Hello, loves. Hello, loves. Hello, loves. Respect me! Hello, loves. That wasn't meant to happen yet. How? It's seamless. I'm getting so damn good at this. Lorks a mercy. How's everyone doing? You'll find out about that in a minute. Fira24, hello to you and hello to your tattoo. That's very cool. I have some people to thank already. Dragon Boots, who subbed just after I went offline last time. Thank you for the sub. Rio the Mountain Hermit, thank you for the sub. And now, unfortunately, my activity feed isn't showing everything that's happened, but here are some things that have happened, and I'll check for the others, and I'm sure my mods will let me know. Qui-Gon Sim, thank you for the gift subs. Talatag, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Amazing. Now, I'm still having, as ever, pending happening on emotes. I mean, frankly, God knows why at this point. The situation is intractable. But hopefully they'll happen soon, because you deserve your tier 3 emote, which is your N as a Nopon. What an emote. Wouldn't it be great if you could see it? They are in the end list now, Sunshine IRL, yes. SFS Fernan, thank you for the follow. Mistral Haddon, thank you for the follow. Sakiko, thank you for the follow. Mistral Haddodan. Well. Chrissy Chu, thank you for the follow. Amity Bloom, thank you for the resub. Love to see that emote in the chat. Ternary Logic, thank you for the resub. 5 months. 5 months. Indeed. Chameleon C saying just that. Oh, a tier 2 sub. Thank you so much. 5 months already. Sunshine IRL, thank you for the resub. Having Hope 1, thank you for the bits. Milk, thank you for the bits. Going very well, thank you. Legendary Boo, thank you for the resub. Luna Melodia, thank you for the resub. They know all about what's happening. Chrissy Chu, thank you for the sub. Hey, you follow and then a sub. Vaporiol, thank you for all those bits. Oh, I'm so glad that you enjoyed the game. I'm so glad. Yo, Paddy Shambles is here. Woohoo! Casey Supersonic, thank you for the resub. Now, there was someone who I definitely missed because it didn't come through on the sub, on the thingamajigamy. You know what it's called. Dark Helm 145. I don't think I said you. Someone else. Can the mods let me know? Because there was someone and then obviously chat moved. Now, everything that happened is very exciting at the beginning. I mean, it was a huge mistake. Oh, Carito, yes, very briefly. You've seen in the chat that I'm doing a signy thing on the 7th of May. Will I be doing signy things at the con next month? Absolutely. London Comic and Gaming Con. Hey, the Gemini Lord gave Paddy Shambles a sub. My friend Paddy. Thank you. Hey, Delta181, thank you for the sub. Yeah, there is a con that I'm attending in London on the 29th of April. I believe it's the 29th of April. My mods are amazing at putting this sort of stuff up. And then I am doing my first ever Streamily on the 7th of May, 6 p.m. UK time. Signing, among other things, the art by the incredible Helion White. And they did such a wonderful job on that. So, the response has been amazing so far. Like, really blown me away. Obviously, the more the merrier. So if that's something you would like to do, it will go out on the Streamily channels. It will go out across my socials as well, I think. I'd love it to go up on this. We shall see. We shall see. But yes, the Streamily is pinned, and and the Comic Con is pinned. London Comic Con and Gaming Festival. So thank you so much, all my marvelous mod gods for doing that. Hero Chaos KO. When do we get the campaign to get Nintendo Have You Voice and Up on? Anytime from now. Starting now. Right. The fact that I gave you all a huge jump scare is actually indicative of something very, very good, which is that this is working. I've tried really hard to make this work. This is a little thing that a certain Luna Melodia has been working on for me. Very excited to... Oh, salutations, King's Exo. Hope you have a great day. Shame not to see you here, but thank you for all your support. Thank you, Hitoshi Cypher, for making me aware of that. So, Luna Melody has been working on something super cool. Very excited both of us to share it with you. I'm going to like mute my mic and mute my audio for a second, and then it should work. I'm going to watch the chat to make sure it's working. But I'm very excited. There goes the audio. I will get to that in a moment, that Pyromane. Here we go. Hello, loves. Hello, loves. Hello, loves. It's Harry McEntire. Now I am the real Harry McEntire. Welcome to the stream. Who wants to know where babies come from? I'm really feeling it. Dragon These Nuts 69. It's a little story about the birds and the bees. Imagine all that, but in flawless American.
I paid with a remarkably fine brush as a voice actor.
Why, Mio? Why would you do this to me?
Whoa, if it isn't Mio, Taion, and little Sena.
We'll see how you do. Opening the chest with no instructions. Ethel. Look how high I can jump. Because I'll get the 150. Gaming!
How about facing me in a little mock combat?
Of good speed?
God.
You know, when was the last time you took that thing off your face and I just saw you smile? Because I can't remember. Sorry you're having to see this, guys. I'm stuck in a metaphor. Just pull a sword out of my own chest. The power has immediately gone to my head.
I want to wait for this day so long.
Manana's mouth is open because the voice is that good, I think. We went through these two elites like a hot knife through butter. Lanz, hit that yonky sploinky! Now, I don't know what based means. What's based? I fear I may lose the fan base when I reveal that I am actually allergic to cats. Not allergic to people with cat ears. Isn't that the best damn thing you've ever seen? That's the channel trailer, guys. Huge kudos to Luna Melodia. Absolutely brilliant. I'm so pleased with it. I've said this to them already. They were the only person who I wanted to do this. So I'm so thrilled that they were able to do that. And what I need to do, what I of course need to do now, which I have failed to do, but you'll get an artist badge if that means anything to you. You and Asu. So, I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits. So that's where we're at. That's what we've been doing. That's what I've been doing. So yes. So when last we met, I can't remember actually what we were doing because it was 2 weeks ago. That Pyromane, Sonic Heroes Propaganda Part 1. Did you know that Sonic Heroes, available on Xbox, PlayStation 2? I have an advert. This has now become an advert for Sonic Heroes. Holds the Guinness record for the most playable characters in a platform game? You know I didn't. Milk. Ah, thank you for all those bits. So, was it Isurd's Ascent? Well, I've got Ashera's here, and I got sent a real good. Oh, yes, see, actually, it's a great point, Carito. I've actually made myself a little bit smaller in the corner, having seen how small I used to be and how much more flattering it was. So we've gone back to a little small Harry. We're lined up for Isurd. Okay. And in order to do that, this is where someone sent me a brilliant Google Doc, which I have actually fully read, in order to start the old Ascension Quest. And I've now immediately forgotten what I'm supposed to do, so I'll need some people to just drop... Thank you so much for doing that. I need someone to drop that in for me again as to what I meant to do. Right. Some more things have happened. Electric Angel Cosplay. Thank you for the resub. Today is your boyfriend and yours 4-year anniversary of being together. That is so fantastic. Congratulations. Love lifts us up where we belong. Jumpy Sheep. Thank you for the resub. Oh, that's tier 3 resub, in fact. Thank you so much. That's marvellous. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support since the very beginning. You've been a marvel. Dear Future Sin, thank you for your last bits. I really appreciate it. And Carito, Smarry Smolkins, Smolkintire. I'll take that. Frankinator, thank you for the resub. Oh, a tier 2 resub. Thank you. Amazing. Right, so. Now what I need to do is go to where I'm meant to go. Now, obviously, I've just been sent something. Oh.
This is really something.
Oh, there is a background static sound. Oh, it's this. I'm hoping it's this anyway. Black Ninja 261, thank you for the gift sub. And Margie Bubbles, thank you for the resub. Hey, Kazubido Zero, thank you for being here. Casey4547, thank you for the resub. 5 months. It's pretty amazing.
This is really something.
So I now need to go to wherever the heck I'm meant to go in order to get Isurd's stuff. Where's that then, everyone? I mean, I'm guessing I'm going to need Isurd in the party. I did have a good week off, thank you. Yes, a very necessary and lovely week off.
At your service.
You're very welcome. Right.
Rain, how inconvenient.
Ah, great. So where do I go? Help! You're currently hosting for a funeral for your pizza that you tragically burnt in a new flat's oven. May it rest in pineapple. I mean, pineapple on a pizza. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to say something divisive. You deserve to burn it. Whoa. That was aggressive. Dear Futuresin, thank you for the gift sub. The Scarecrow 65, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the resub. Final Rodent. Apparently this is going to be the perfect thing. I'm thrilled about that.
This is really something.
That's very good, that Pyromane. Thank God you're here. Meteorites, thank you for the resub. Right. Right, so where do I go? I tell you what I do. Hang on, chat. I know how to do this. If I go into System, and I go into Hero Roster,
Really something.
and then I go to Isurd, it will tell me... Ascension Quest condition. Go to Colony Lambda with Isurd and complete Effervescent Heart. Gaming! Learning! Yes! Yes! God, that feels good. God, it feels good to know what the heck you're doing. Now, there's Colony Lambda. That was my next question. Here we go. Was I already there?
This is really something.
Was I already there? So Trillium, thank you for the resub. Well, we're getting loads of people back. Right. Here we go. Gallade Extreme. Now check Miyabi's Ascension requirements. Ah, Miyabi is a popular choice. This document I got was absolutely amazing. It's going to be extremely useful. Oh, do I have to do Tired Isurd now?
Looking at Colony Lambda now.
Oh no,
when
Xeon's
you agree
tired,
that
right?
it's recovered some of its spirit.
Definitely. The atmosphere feels different to how things were, even a little while ago.
Perhaps the change isn't a vast one, but something is indeed different. If we hadn't met you,
Very
perhaps this
Braveheart
change
adjacent,
wouldn't have
this
taken place.
little blue face
We'd
work.
have
I like
retreated
it.
into our shells.
I'm thrilled Black
All
Ninja
we did was give
261.
things a little
It's an
push.
insidious campaign.
I'm sure you'd have managed this by yourself, is it?
You're quite right, Chronocapt.
You're most kind. Either way, that doesn't change the heap of problems I'm facing. They need fixing, but I can only manage a few at a time.
It's not good if you push yourself too hard, Commander.
You'll be
Getting some rest
exhausted.
is important too.
Rest? Not sure how I'd go about getting some rest. The way things are here, I always end up busy, almost without intending to.
I suppose as long as you're at your home colony, things just turn out that way, huh?
And Wambalorian, thank you for the
And you know,
bits.
we ain't exactly experts in the art of taking
Here
a
we
load
go,
off.
Sleepy Isurd.
That reminds me.
Do you have an idea, Taion?
Well,
Yes, Mistral
This
Haberdan.
could
Long
turn out
hair
to
is
be
best on
nothing.
Mio at the moment.
but earlier I had a Nopon merchant talking about something called a natural spa.
I beg your pardon?
A spa?
Supposedly it's in a remote place, not easily reachable by people.
What's remoteness got to do with getting poor Isurd here to relax?
Is he going to do self-care?
The Nopon also said it contained lots of nutrients, stimulated metabolism, promoted blood circulation.
Promoted blood
So
circulation.
you're saying if we get our hands on the spa, then even
nutrients.
Isurd could get some rest. He'll be able to recover, basically.
Like I said before, the information is questionable. It's only something I heard in passing.
Taion.
Oh, well, let's drop everything and do that then.
I'm sorry.
Thanks,
I know it's
Miang
hardly a
Hao.
credible
Thank you for the
source.
bits. It's nice to be
I
back.
think I like the sound of this.
Huh?
I say we go out and we find this spa thing.
I'm
really
not really one
something.
to talk, but I didn't think you'd be so into this.
Cooper, thank you for the
Well,
for the
I have a
resub.
passing interest in things
Hey,
of
and
that
you got a
ilk.
Streamily print. That's awesome. Thank you.
I don't want to keep you from your journey.
No, we need some
Nah,
R&R.
Don't you worry about that. More importantly, how do we go about finding this thing?
I
Why
mean,
don't
we
we
know
ask
from
somebody in
very
the
early
city?
game that the gang love a
Right,
bath.
better than just us racking our brains about it.
My thanks, all of you.
Just leave it to us, Commander. We'll give this our undivided attention.
Effervescent hut. That was the quest. I love this. Gather enough about natural spa info fragments. Marvelous. Right, I mean, is that one? Koji? What's up? Something on your mind? Oh no, we've done this. Have we done this? Well, I was just thinking that what Lambda needs is more people who can take swift, decisive action, like you guys. I mean, if the colony can't respond to things flexibly, then sooner or later, no. That was not useful, thank you! And I thought the reason there weren't any gold colonies in Keves or Agnes was due to that rack being near impossible. Spoken to you before, thanks. Oh yeah, surely this should be done with the old, swimsuits on, right? Where's the Aionios branch of Lush? Hi, Moncana 4. Thanks for being here. That sounded scornful and it wasn't meant to. Lucas DM Nardo. Fun fact, both Adam Howdam and Sky Bennett have voiced a Nopon before, and both their characters have made it in Super Smash Bros. So if we take that into consideration, then it's safe to assume that if you ever voice a Nopon Noah, Noah will make it into Smash Bros. Or the other way round. It's my personal chicken and egg. Right, let's get these chilled out entertainers into some suitable clothing, shall we? You know, you feel like you're prepared for it, and it still makes you jump. Well, if anything would get a decent thumbnail going, attract all the wrong people to the YouTube upload. It's that! I love that Xeon... I love that Isurd looks even more straight-laced and buttoned up now that everyone is in their scrants. In their scrants? Is that a thing? In their scanties. In their scanties. Everyone's going to be spa in their swim outfits, and Isurd is just going to vibe in his big cloak, 100%. I don't like pineapple on pizza, ZeldaCraft 777. Thank you for the bits, by the way. But I think... What do I think Noah's opinion is? I think he'd say that you have to forge pizza your own way. But I think he'd be more chilled out about it than me. He is a more forgiving man than me. I have a heart of stone. Let's forge our own pizza. Actually, the line is will forge. I've ruined it. Yeah, can we do it? That's a great idea, Carito. Can we do a pineapple on pizza poll, please? See how many of you I'd actually get on with socially. Right. Boomer. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to ask you a question. Eh? What's that? We're looking for something called a natural spa. I'm up here. Natural spa, eh? I'm up here. Never seen such bounties of nature with my own eyes, I'm sorry to say. Slap. Bounties of nature? What? Don't you know even that? I guess you younglings only know what you know. But if you ask around among folk my age, you'll find someone who can tell you all about them. Slap a restraining order on that person. In fact, someone I knew once used to go searching for spas, but they're in elusive spots never to be found. Spots like? You're not getting them that easily. Well, you'd hear about them being in a forest or under a cliff or deep in a cave, but nobody could ever find them. I see. Hang on. Maybe that old man's been to one. Oh no, maybe he's dead. Don't see him around these days, might be dead. Okay then, thanks. Sorry to bother you. Sorry I couldn't be more help. No, you've helped a lot. Let's go. That Pyromane, thank you for the bit. I didn't know any of those things. I didn't know any of those things. Thank you, that Pyromane.
A natural
Every day's a
spa.
learning day.
Hard to imagine what that might even look like.
I guess we won't know until we get there.
How many have we got? No, okay.
Oh, what are you doing?
This is really something.
Don't worry. Nelsiak, thank you for the resub. I'm glad you're here for the whole ride too. Oh, Harry, just look at the instructions. It's not a complex map to read. It's really not. Hup! God, timed that wrong and it's the end of the game. Pineapple on pizza. How do we do? Did we get the results yet? Still going. I'm going to vote as well.
Yikes, we're going up in the world.
Raznok, thank you for the follow. Milk, imagine having a half-naked guy jump over you. I'd be scared. I would too. Well, well, well. If anyone has been angling for a chat with the gang in their current get-up, it's Hollis. I do hope he behaves himself. Could we have a moment of your time? What's wrong? There an emergency? Have all your clothes
really
suddenly
something.
burned off? We want something called a natural spa. We were hoping you might know where we can get one. Aaron and Now, thank you for the resub. Saznok, thank you for the sub.
This is really something.
And common sense prevailed. Pineapple on pizza is a no-go. The chat have spoken. Aha. So you want a spa, do you? Do you know something? Sorry, I'm up here. It's just, I hadn't heard anyone talk about one in a good while. That's a quaint pastime and no mistake. But you know, a spa isn't something you can just have. It's a pastime, you mean like a hobby? Look how sassy I am. Long ago, when everything to me sounds again like the sort of relative who's been elected by the rest of the family to talk you through how all these things work. Long ago, people used to go to great lengths looking for natural spas. Soldiers tired from war would heal their wounds with their help, then come out ready to fight again. I guess you'd say a spa is something you immerse in. It warms your core, and soon enough you're better. So our records say. The more we hear about this, the stranger it sounds. You soak your body in. It heals? Right. Though I'm sorry to say, over however many decades, they've all but disappeared. They can disappear? Yep. You can go looking for one, but I wouldn't hold out too much hope if I were you. Why are they such a scant resource?
This is really
Why have they...
something.
It's like the prologue of Lord of the Rings. It's like history became legend, legend became myth, and for 2,500 years, no one sat in anything other than tepid water. Chrono Kept, thank you for the resub. You've just finished the game. How exciting. I don't know how close we are to finishing. Probably not that close if I go on at my current rate of just noodling around and being a little Ascension Quest goblin. This has been a great help. Thank you kindly. He actually kept it remarkably clean.
Didn't expect you to get so fired up.
Beg your pardon?
Discovering the unknown serves as a good motivator.
Corito, it's a question as old as time itself. Hup! What, how old is Tim? Oh yeah, they're all old people, aren't they?
Yikes, we're going up in the world.
Wildfire Snap, thank you for the follow. I've not read Wheel of Time, Sir Erdude. I mean, you might be talking about the telly version. I've got the Wheel of Time. I'm currently reading Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson, and The Colour Purple by Alice White. Is that the name of the author of The Colour Purple? Oh, I thought I did Raznok an hour and an hour subs. I'm so sorry if I didn't. I thought I had done. But if I missed you, I apologise. Milk, buffalo chicken on a pizza. I can kind of deal with it, I think. I can kind of deal with it. I can deal with chicken on a pizza, but I don't want chicken on a good pizza. You know what I mean? I don't want chicken on a pizza made by an Italian or an Italian-adjacent human. I'd quite happily have an American put chicken on my pizza, or a Brit. I'd like to ask you something. Here's my old voice.
Oh dear. Yes?
Do you know of something called a natural spa?
Never thought I'd hear anyone ask about those ever again.
Why? Why are they so... Why? It's not the Knights Templar. Why is it... Yes, I did know that actually, Sir Air Dude. That, Wasn't it Robert, the person who wrote The Wheel of Time, their widow is their editor and asked Brandon Sanderson to finish them, yeah. What's my favourite topping on pizza? Has the New York trip influenced my decision? My favourite topping on a pizza, I like kind of a very quite fennel heavy sausage, and broccoli rabe would be my favourite pizza at the moment. I also like a really good margarita. Oh, do you know something?
Why, yes, of course. People used to talk about spars until the armies came home. It's a place where you could heal your wounds, warm your spirit, and strengthen bonds with your fellow man.
You found this proper ground Polish mayo in Tesco a year back. You never saw it again until today. Well, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled it was the remedy. Whoa. They did all that? I am a man of culture, cords of steel, thank you. I'm assuming you're talking about me. Which is, I think, the most narcissistic thing one could say, really, isn't it?
But I've never been to one, you see. In fact, they say they all dried up decades ago, and no one's ever really thought of running a warm bath.
Thank you, Alpaca Fantasy. Don't they exist anymore? Love how some of the Ascension Quests are very poignant and thoughtful developments of character in the world, and then there's Isurd who just wants to chill it in some hot water. That's exactly it, Skyrim Hunter. It yins, it yangs. Oh, Maruno Bars, thank you for the resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think maybe I'm just, yeah, must have had loads of subs run out during the old, during the last week. How marvellous. What a streak we're on.
They're not something you'd find just anywhere, and no many here in the city know about them.
But there's someone who might.
There is, I think, if there's anyone who can tell you. He's called... Give me a minute.
We're counting on you, love. If we don't find Isurd, if we don't find it, Isurd here's going to shrivel and die from stress. Come on now, it's really not that severe.
Well, it's the man people call the Trivia King. He's got to know what you need.
My mods... There's a mod war about pineapple. Oh, I knew we shouldn't have gotten to controversial topics. Brilliant, thank you. The King of Trivia.
The more I hear about these natural spas, the more curious I become.
Well, I'd hope so, because it's the only reason we're here.
This is really something.
Drag on these nuts! 69, thank you for the resub. I don't know if you saw, you appear in the channel trailer. You're the only person apart from me who's in the channel trailer. How exciting is that? I hope. Cool Carly, thank you for the resub. Happy Meal Monday to you. Daddy, could we get this book? Oh, Miyabi! Hello, you. I wish I could remember her voice. Pugmaster, hey! Oh, thank you for that signed print. Thank you for this for engaging with the Streamily and ordering something. Looking forward to doing that. Thank you, that Pyromane. It's the most sensible thing you've said all day. What is... What's her damn voice?
They let me join in with the Lost Numbers training now, well, from the sidelines at least.
I've been thinking it's time to get stronger, to improve my skills, if I'm going to fight on behalf of the people of this city.
If that's what you want me, Abby.
It is. So yeah, I guess I have a goal to motivate me now. Stop by any time you like.
Wow. It's really... I don't know if the city's been kind to her. It doesn't feel like it's been good to her. That's pretty much how she sounded, I think. It's not a line. I'd hate to give any line readings to Miyabi's voice actor. Obviously, they have to make their own decisions. But if I was doing it...
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
You have, Kurita. All of this is your fault. Oh, Glade Extreme. You can listen to a character's voice in the hero roster. Well, I'm not going to get it any more accurate than I got it, though, right? Grey's undercover. He's disguised as Miyabi, because no one would suspect her. It's actually a tremendous shout. Look, he's kind of... Kylie Minogue can't get you out of my head era. Wasn't it that? In the little hot pants? What a time it was to be alive back then, circa 2002. So, what do we know about natural spas? Plunging neckline, little bit of navel. To summarise, hardly much of anything except that they can heal and restore you.
We didn't get the most concrete info, huh? Nobody's ever been to one. Keeping it classy. Little stuff to just cover the collarbones.
Eunie's also here. Look at this poor clod. Isurd so haggard, I think we're going to lose him. Just how do I look to you? Overdressed. One thing's for sure, we're not going to find one with what we've got so far. It's a bold look. A nippleless boy as well. Sans nipples. Hello, you. We've no clue where one actually could be. Like, in a forest under a cliff? I've obviously seen people in a bikini in my life. I haven't seen anyone pair bikini with front fastening corset. It's an extraordinary get-up for swimming. Oh, did I just fail to read her line as well? Yeah, realistically, we can't just blindly search everywhere.
But it does sound kind of cool, right? Just soaking your body and somehow healing.
She does... Never mind. Yeah, but soaking in what? Sounds a lot like a bath. Can't just be a bath, right? I so want to sing his lines to the tune of Can't Get You Out of My Head, but I just don't think they'd scan. From the way they talked, I thought the same, but I've never been in a bath that healed my wounds. Link and Noah have no nipples on the Switch, but Nintendo gave Mario nipples. I suppose he's their intellectual property, but nevertheless. Maybe it's a question of using the right soap. Sir, I hate to think we've wasted your time, but if we can't come up with any more results... That's how you pronounce that H-E-H. Oh, Drag on These Nuts is going to do stuff that requires support. Go do it! Give the men with ponytails nipples. It's a great point, Milkar. I'm grateful for your concern, but honestly, I've been enjoying myself. Tell your face, we might not find anything after all our searching. But there's something in all this talk, just hearing, that gave my heart a much-needed jolt. Though that might not be the best way to put it. No, I think you have it right. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't care what happens. Let's keep searching for a little bit longer. Put your leg down, Eunie. There's comfort among friends, and then there is just a point at which there's a level of intimacy that's not great. Let's go ask the bloke what people said would know about this whole spa business. It is such a power stance, isn't it? Excuse me. What, that Trivia King guy? Or the supposedly dead guy? The report of his death could still turn out to have been a mite exaggerated. Reports of my death were greatly exaggerated.
We're going up in the world.
It's a great pointer, Floofer. Enjoy it. Statman7, thank you for the resub. Oh, we shall. Dean Lee 79, thank you for the follow.
This is really something.
Well, Kaiser, that's fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Roman armor worn by politicians and soldiers. Who knew? We don't know whether Trivia King and this dead or not guy are the same person, but it's worth finding out. I know I've said it before, but I've certainly saddled you with a tough task. Enough of that. We're giving your spirits a lift and all that. Once we find this natural spa, we'll chuck you right in it. Ha 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 ha. Then you had better really find it. Good. Good.
Let's be off.
Talk with Khotan. Oh, Mwamba! How you doing, my G? Wanna come to a spa? So how's life in the city? I'd say I've gotten used to it. Now I'm feeling better. Maybe it's time I started lending a hand with the salvaging. That's a great idea. Something tells me you'd be a real sparking, scavenging genius. What? Why'd you say that? I wasn't thinking I'd do much actual salvaging. I was going to help out as a guard, I meant. Oh. Orcs. Oh, I meant to say, thank you, Bubbleman, so much for the donation that you did off stream. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad your girlfriend liked the message. Right. Let's go talk with this old Doug. JoJo's Bizarre Stream, thank you for the resub. Wamba is Rex, confirmed. God, the lore is so dense. Alpaca Fantasy, thank you for the bits. I'm so glad. It's a good way to start the new week. I think so too. Khotan? Who is this Khotan? Oh, Mia just having a little glitch.
Excuse me, kind sir.
Oh, it's voiced.
What? What? A bunch of hoodlums? Trying to gang up on an old man, eh?
No, sir.
Which
We're searching for
which
a natural
console
spa.
voices that?
What did you say?
Oh, we're searching.
If it's spas you're asking about, I'm who you need to be talking to.
We are talking
Why,
to you,
innit?
mate.
Well then.
It's the
So
cube.
you're the kids going around making noise about
This is
spas.
really something.
You think talking to me is the way to get it all
Oh,
my
Charlie the
secrets?
Eunuch, thank you so much for the
You
resub,
might be
and you got a Streamily signing. That's so
but I
cool.
can
Thank you.
respect that kind of grit.
You think he actually knows anything?
I'm
No,
wondering.
I don't think he's known anything for a long
We
time.
heard that there was someone who knew much about spas, but that he had passed away.
Ronai
What
Rockman.
did that old codger tell you? I ain't dying anytime soon.
Thank you so
Mind
much for the
telling us
bits.
about the spas, then?
When I was young,
I'll answer that
I
in a
used
minute.
to go around the mall, and a lot. There were about 4 of them. The one I liked the most was the Nordal Natural Spa.
I
At
hope
the time, my back was killing me, but one dip.
I hope
it
in my
was
dotage, I'm still
amazing.
wearing pretty sick caps, having my
was
hair a
just
little
a
lower than my
footbath.
ears,
I dipped my feet in, and
and
it
a
healed my
gorgeous
back.
tea.
What genius came up with that, eh? I only ever found 4 natural spas, but I
Magic
also heard
spas.
rumors of another secret one. Better to do marvels for one's back.
Mate, we didn't come here to chat about your flipping back.
Eh?
Eunie.
We want to know when
he
we
looks
can find
great.
a
God, he's
spa.
got a cool haircut
If there's
for
4
an
of
old
them,
boy.
then you can.
No, they're long gone.
What?
Gone? You say?
Thanks to kids like you with your wars and whatever, they've been blown up, filled in. Huh? Natural spas.
I love
need water
Rikus.
that
Look
gushes
at
out of the
him.
ground. No gush, no spring.
Just
You
blinking and
might
breathing
find
and
something if you start digging, though.
being the only thing I'm looking at.
Dig. That's your advice.
Though in times like these, start digging holes and people will think you're crazy.
Well, you certainly turned out to be a font of knowledge.
Na, na,
I don't regret this at all.
Na, 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 na.
Don't take it to heart, Taion. We tried our best. We'll just have to accept the result. We may not have found a natural spa, but the time we spent was still worthwhile.
Look at
I
Riku
suppose,
again.
Commander.
You suppose nothing. You should let someone finish when they're talking.
Easy, my selector. Do you know who you're talking to?
There is still the secret spa that I couldn't find. Or, to be more precise, there might be...
What? Really?
I heard this when I was still young.
Nobody
This is really
knows
something.
it,
Might
but
not be
you've got a secret
credible.
spa.
But the rumor goes that there was one in the Brasser
Spot on,
geothermal
Lunafire.
belt. But I couldn't make it. The place was crawling with monsters, inside and out.
This is really
So
something.
there is hope after all.
Long time ago, lots of people took refuge there, but not one of them came back. That's how dangerous the place is.
Yo,
So
we're going to
the
have really
spa
earned that relaxation.
might be there. It might not.
This guy is
That's
just a
why I
trip.
don't recommend the place to you.
There we go then. Hey, Isurd?
Indeed. It might be there, it might not. The more uncertain it sounds, the more it gets me excited.
Weirdo. What
This
if it
is
turns
really
out to be a
something.
massive waste of time?
I never thought I'd get so excited at searching for something unknown.
Soak yourself in the spa the way you're getting now, and you're liable to broil yourself to death.
Such an
I'll
old
take
man
care.
joke, that.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, nearly forgot to tell you.
This is really something.
How to properly use the spa. Pin your ears back and listen.
What a journey this is. Right. I got so many people to thank during all that. You're Roronai Rockman. I'm so glad you're enjoying these ridiculous NPC voices I'm doing. When the DLC Wave 4 comes out, am I going to jump straight into it? I can't remember when it comes out, but certainly I'm going to do it. 100% I'm going to do it. Karito, thank you for the bits. Yes, he does. He does absolutely look like that. The Mwambalorian, not only does Kotan have Y's voice, he also has Hollis' face. Yes, thank you for the bits. Yeah, Chronocapt. It's a strange hill for him to die on. Ben in 8, thank you for the bits. Back in my day, we didn't have wars to keep us entertained as young'uns. King Zexo, thank you so much for the resub. This is the beach episode, essentially. Defussy, thank you for the resub. Yeah, he's just yeah. What are you saying about Riku? The Geminite Lord, thank you for the gift sub to Randojuo. Karito, thank you for the bit. I will do what I can to get the old Riku plush. I'm sure they'll listen to me. Der Argonaut, thank you for the resub. Just watch me lose an eye. Wow. Just see how I react. Supertus Maximus, thank you for the resub. Good evening to you. Even if it comes out right after I finish the game. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll be doing the I'll be doing that. Even if I finish, I'll come back and do the DLC. 100%. Right. Head for the Brasser Spa. Oh, you wouldn't play Wave 4 before 1 and 2? Oh. Well. Right, okay. I'm guessing Vinisog Holm is going to be the closest. Oh, but I want to play Wave 4. Oh, guys. Yes, Ashera's Ascension Quest, Moncana, is the is absolutely what I'm gonna do. I definitely want to do that one. King Zexo, 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. Right, so where are we going? This way. Oh, it's the sea. Oh, no. Ooh. That was nearly it, wasn't it? Where's my boat? Thought my boat would appear. Oh, is my boat not going to appear? Oh, what have I done? Ah, that ran heavy spoilers. Oh, Godspeed, King Zexo. Oh yeah, Carito's saying the same thing about spoilers. The Manini boy, thank you for the resub. Nice to see you here. It's in the cave. You left a boat on the other side of the island. Oh god. Hey Margie Bubbles, you got a Streamily. Thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, for the strongest. I mean, it might spoil stuff. It might spoil stuff. I'm aware that that's a risk. Should we fight this? What level are we? Ah, let's fight it. It's lucky. Also, it'd be great to know what what am I? Oh, I'm a Full Metal Jaguar. Do I have any plans to play Xenoblade 2? Well, I tell you what, I definitely have plans to play other Xenoblade titles. It's absolutely is absolutely my intention. What I've realised, having watched back bits of my own streams, not because I'm a narcissist, but just because, you know, maybe a little bit of a narcissist. No, while I'm doing thumbnails and stuff, is essentially Tachyon Slash. You can just spam, because it sort of replenishes itself every time you use it, and you can just Tachyon Slash. I mean, is it as much fun as doing Dimension Ripper?
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP.
Alpaca Fantasy, I believe in you. You'll get there. I would love to get my boat. Or could we just swim it? I wish I knew who John Fury was. I don't know who John Fury is, I'm afraid. I am not very anything literate, by the way. I'm a bit basic often when it comes to references. And I will be, yes. Me doing all the voices in Xenoblade 4 confirmed, yeah. Crucially, it's not. Crucially. Just in case. Just in case there's any ambiguity. I know nothing about anything to do with that. Right, how do I go backwards? Nope, don't do that. That one. Oh, I forgot that this steers like a... This is absolutely bovine steering on this thing. When I had my first ever car, I always name my cars. My first car, I called Giant Leslie. And even Giant Leslie handles better than this.
Sweet.
Oh, hi and Part! Thank you for the gift sub!
Opportunity's too good to pass up. I say we
Mr.
retrieve
96 Pop, you had a dream that in addition to Noah's actor, I was a professional diver and my name was Daniel McEntire. God, what a remarkable subconscious you have. Yes, Carito, absolutely, I'd sign your copy of XP3 a thingy. I don't know what the situation is with signing stuff there, but I'm sure autographs are purchasable, and I'll sign what the heck ever. No, my name is not. My name is absolutely not Benny. Oh, the internet's going choppy. I'm sorry to hear that, Black Ninja. Thank you very much for being here. Biggest Brog.
This is spectacular.
We're absolutely nailing this now. These are all the terrible monsters.
I don't want to do this, but you're in
I
the
don't
way.
see nothing that frightens me, ladies and gents. Name your next car Brum. Brum freaked me out as a kid. So this is a real deep cut from like children's TV. But I didn't like Brum. I didn't like any of that live action stuff when I was younger. I didn't like Rosie and Jim or that one with the French doll. It just freaked me out. Hup. Launch. Smash! Get out of here, you little wretch! Jaming! Oh, Milk. Can I help you name your new car? You have a temporary name for it right now. It's Reverend Hale. That's really good. Reverend Hale is very, very good. My cars have been called Giant Leslie, Frenchie, Tyrone, Lily, Molly, and Peggy Sue. So there's the reference. Thanks very much.
Not to worry.
Right, come on, let's fight both of these. Huzzah!
Eyes over here.
Thanks.
Your first car is named Rex because it has RX in the license plate. Oh. It didn't make it. Is it in the great big garage in the sky? Oh, you fool, Harry! Why did you do that then? It's like hit. I do really enjoy hitting stuff. Look, I tell you, I mean, far be it from me to simp over my own character, but him with the old single arm armor in his long trousers. That's pretty great, right? Knee deep in slime. Giant Leslie, a unique monster in Wave 4. That's a great idea. Oh, the Master of Fire. Hey, thank you for being here. Oh, cool. This is the first time you're here live. How amazing. Thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate that. It's lovely to hear when people come over from YouTube, because it always sort of, the VOD on here always gets 10 times as many views as the YouTube, and so I'm kind of never quite sure where people are watching. So it's lovely to have people come over from YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. Wow, Carito bikes, they'll break your heart. I had a paper round and I hated it so much that I hated it so much that I still don't really like cycling. Whoa, what you doing, kids? Calm down. Oh, we've got a donation engine. Oh, thank goodness. Chronicles, you wouldn't trust the path to Aspire if the water looked like a precariously quality tested energy drink that's going to be retired from the shelves in 3 months. It's a damn good point. Oh, that Paramane, you want me to play Sonic Heroes? Thank you for the bits. You should have said so before. I suppose reading between the lines I might have got there. Thank you for the bits. Hey, Dean Lee, you also came from YouTube. That's super cool. Thank you. I'm just trying to make sure that Pyromain, thank you for the bits, and Carito, I'm just trying to make sure the Rikuma build's pretty good. Well, I think you've got to think about... Now, I don't know what an Impala is. It may well be the case that the Impala over here is called something different. And what I think you always need to do is you need to understand the energy of the car before you name it. So here, for example, Giant Leslie was older than me. She was February 1990, and I got her when I was 17. My uncle was a car dealer and very kindly gave her to me. I used to clean cars for him, and he gave me this car to learn in. It was very generous of him. Incredible present. Incredible gift. Very lucky boy. And Giant Leslie... Alright. Was a little bit of an old warhorse. She had a sort of gruffness to her. She only had 4 gears, which will mean nothing to our American friends who drive automatics. Big go-karts. And then, even more, this will mean even less to most of you. She had what's called a manual choke, which was just a ridiculously old-fashioned way of dealing with stuff. I didn't have a wing mirror on the offside. I didn't have a rev counter. I didn't have a clock. I didn't have a radio. I didn't have a cigarette lighter. Not that I smoked, but I couldn't charge my phone, couldn't do anything. She was great, but she couldn't really cope with life. So we got rid of her eventually. And then I got a beautiful Renault Clio called Frenchie. And then when recently single and feeling sad, I accidentally wrote her off in the ice. Skidded about all over the place and ended up in some trees. It was pretty scary. Don't drive too fast. And then I got Tyrone, who was a white car that felt like it was owned by one like Careful Lady or something, who before she got rid of it to try and make it more marketable to idiots, put huge wheels on it and a really, really bass heavy speaker system. And I got rid of him pretty quick. And then I had a car called Lily, which was named after the character in a play I was doing. And then I had a car called Molly, which is my grandpa's car, my grandpa's old car when he had to stop driving. And then recently we got Peggy Sue, because she's a hip and happening slightly older lady. So you've got to find the energy. You've got to find the energy of the of the car. And that's when we will discover its name. Milk, thanks for the... It's a sports car. Oh, okay. It's a sports car, okay. Oh, Leah MW, thank you for the bit. Gotten the highest HP character I had and just trusted. Oh man! Oh, of course this is poison, isn't it? Harry, name your next car Eno since Noah is her driver. That Pyromain, that is very smart. Me and the Brog were allied, but I don't feel like I've done anything wrong here. I'm a Brog revisionist. They took the first blow. I actually haven't seen Get Out, Us or Nope. Kev do 6767, but I really meant to see Get Out. It was a massive oversight not to have seen Get Out, and I want to watch that before I watch the others. Having hope. Thank you for the bits. You have to go back to work. This will be up on YouTube, so I'm massively behind with my YouTube uploads, but they are all scheduled to go out other than this one. So I think there's another one coming out maybe Thursday, and maybe another one next Monday, and then this will go out the kind of week after. So hang on. So we've got. So does your car feel? Do you feel like your car has a very strong male or female vibe, Milk, or are we just, or I mean, do we not feel like it has a particularly binary sensibility? Oh, thanks, Garito. Mayho, thank you for the follow. What 2016 a Ford Fiesta? Hey, Mayho. Giving girl boss. How about I feel like it needs to have something with some sass. Whoa, I now see what they were talking about. Holy heck.
Hey, don't you think there's
They don't even look that scary, which is more scary.
Our Ouroboros powers. They're being suppressed.
Can we not interlink here? Shoot. Eunie is a great shout. Oh, Eunie's the boss after all. Oh, Eunie's a great shout. If you wanted something with... I mean, that's gorgeous and terrifying. Look at them. Yo. Oh, Eunie's a bus. You're right, Eunie's a bus. Okay, it's a sport... Calm down, you.
Shall we deal with it?
Oh, go on then. Okay, so Eunie... No, sorry. A car, a sports car, feels like a girl boss. I mean, we could maybe do like a... We could go for like a miss or a Mrs. something. Or, you know, like Lady Jennifer Hemingway might be a nice name for a car. If she feels high status. How about we could refer to... She could be called the Duchess. That's quite a good name for a sports car. I mean, I'm really quite fond of the Duchess. Or Lady Jennifer Hemingway. That kind of thing. Give her... Oh, Caroline. Caroline is good. I feel like she'd... I mean, I feel, personally, without having... I was going to say sat in her, and then I did say sat in her, which doesn't sound how I intended it to sound. But without having spent time with your car, you should name it Godspeed, Karita, if you ever get one. But yeah, I mean, I like... I mean, I've always thought it was very funny when people had a dog or cat that was given... that had a name, a family name that was different to the rest of the family. So, for example, if, for example, like, I'm Phil Perkins, this is my wife, Jennifer Perkins, this is our son, Samuel Perkins, and this is our dog, the Reverend Ian Branfoot, is like a really, I think that's really funny. This is our cat, Lady Cynthia McGabe. You go, oh, like that. Oh, go away.
You're a lifesaver.
Oh, we have capable hands. Oh, you would not believe. Oh, I'll tell you what I want to do. Smash combo, please. Go on, get that toppling. Launch and smash, baby. Bang. Bing, bang, booly. Take that, General Antol. Did that say Power Ranger? Sounded so much like it. Milgar's gone terrifyingly quiet, which implies they don't like any of the names I've suggested. I don't blame you. Am I a cat or a dog person? I'm a dog person, you know. I'm allergic to cats, as discussed in the trailer. No, Eliana Veneru, we won't be finishing today. We're going to do... Hey, Megaresso3, thank you for the resub. Everyone's in their swimsuits to celebrate the spa day.
Could it be that our natural spa is up ahead?
Oh, okay, so what did I say?
Here we are then.
I said Lady Jennifer Hemingway. I said the Duchess. I said the Reverend Nigel something.
So,
and then I
this is the
said
spa.
Lady something McCabe.
So it is just a great big stonking bath.
Oh, it is a big bath.
Looks can be deceiving.
So
They
Trillium,
told
thank
us
you
it
for
has
the gift
special
sub.
properties, remember?
The humidity is insane. Do you think the water's hot?
No, I think it's smoking because it's freezing.
Huh? Hold it. Something's here.
Look at them.
Seems we're not the first visitors
Twits.
today.
Weapons ready.
What level are these? Buffoons. Oh, we'll be fine. That's a lot of them.
They may have arrived before us, but if they want to fight, we shall give them one.
Here, big impact.
Let's get that Doom. Let's get Doom again. Gaming! Take that, you little wretches! Oh!
And that's what you get.
Talk to me.
Those guys, they healed up something crazy.
Did they?
Was that an effect of the spa's waters?
Does it matter anymore?
I wasn't very
Maybe
impressed.
just dive right on in.
Huh? But,
Right. Ready, is it?
As
Zek879,
promised, time for us
thank
to
you for the
chuck
resub.
in.
Hold up! I don't remember making any.
Whoop! See you later, boy.
What? What is the meaning of this? Commander, are you okay?
Other than my heart, I believe I'm quite all right. Thank you.
Just like the old man said, if there's nobody there, it's good manners to jump right in.
Even so, that's not...
However, the water is good.
What does
He's
it
having a
feel
great
like?
time.
The temperature is very pleasant.
Chronocap, thank you for the
So
bit.
like I've been saying, it's just a bath.
Look,
Great.
my wounds are closing as we speak.
That's a great point.
wow. So what that man was saying, it wasn't entirely wrong, it looks like.
It looks like it was absolutely, completely
Yes.
accurate.
Now that I'm in here, I don't think I ever want to leave.
And that's how he
Right,
died.
my turn then.
Oh, chop off!
What's wrong
Chop
with you?
off from Isurd.
Everybody get in.
My word.
It dissolved his
I'm
clothes.
healing in places I didn't even know I had.
I really like them being
Aren't you
slightly
coming
coy
in?
about getting in
The water's
when they've done
fine.
this entire thing in their swimming costumes.
But
Just can't get you out of my head.
I'm coming back to
Oh, Carla, thank you for the
life.
bits.
Not that
Oh, I
was
didn't know
dead or
that.
anything.
That's very cool.
Would I have to strip down?
Oh, right. The old man, he did say there's a proper way for getting in the water.
But I mean, right here.
Let me say, from where you are
Guys,
now,
where's your
you
sense of
do
culture?
not
Get in
need
already.
to strip
You don't
down.
want it getting
You
cold.
absolutely don't
It's
need
perfect for healing your wounds after a grueling battle.
but Commander,
to. You don't need to get any more
You
naked.
can be hopeless. Eunie, boot him in already, will ya?
Roger that.
now wait here a minute, Eunie. I never said I was going in.
See you later.
Spark, why did it have to end like this?
Taion, it's a good experience for you. It wasn't so bad, was it?
Oh, well, now that you ask.
Yeah, taking a dip wasn't bad at all.
Right. All my tiredness is just completely gone.
Did you enjoy your break?
Long rest vibes.
I did. Thanks to you, I feel as if a weight's been lifted from my heart. I believed I was working for the colony, but really I was running myself into the ground.
He does, Carito.
So it
Looks like
was
a big
worth
old
coming
spa
here.
towel.
It just shows that there's room in any heart to appreciate the finer things. This has given me a lot to think about. At some point, I'll have to bring everyone in the colony here.
If you can make everyone fit, in a space like this, people have to take turns. The lines will get long.
Huh. Then perhaps we need to dig some more holes. We might even discover some new springs.
Ooh.
You're really serious?
An
Once the
irrigation.
fighting ends and people
game.
have more free time, then I might give it some serious thought.
I guess the Kiwi,
Digging a
yeah.
few holes shouldn't pose us too much of a challenge.
Goops 27, thank you for the
miners after all.
resub.
But wait, if we can discover many more of these spas, we could bring in people from other colonies.
Zakraz or Zakaraz,
like you've
thank
put
you
the
so
spa
much for the
bucket in.
sub, for the resub.
Times like this are when the commander shines the brightest.
All going good my end. Hope it is yours.
Bet you're glad we helped him, Taion.
Yes. I think he's going to be an
This is
even
really
greater help
something.
to us now.
Shall we be off?
Shorts Kid, thank you for the
Our next
resub. Oh, I'm
objective
so glad
awaits.
you've enjoyed it. Ah, quest complete. Effervescent Heart. The party in Isurd discovered a natural spa in the Brasa geothermal belt. It appears Isurd had a refreshing time in the process. Heroes class rank limit broken. Dawn Hero Isurd Strategos. Nice. I don't think I've actually got anyone. You have to have people who are at 10, don't you? Did I have anyone at 10? Oh, IDM4, I didn't think you were here. Thank you. Thank you for the resub. The gift subs, thank you very, very much. Right. Thank you very, very much. Again, thank you. Your generosity is always very appreciated, so thank you. I thought I'd snuck one past IDM4. Right. Let's get these folks back in something a little bit more conservative. What were we doing? So I tell you what I liked. I liked colour 2 on Mio. Essentially, we liked base clothing. No, not base clothing. We liked the originals on your guys from... Oh, we were putting Lanz in the old throwback, eh? Weren't we? Yeah. Oh, we're going to do that. I just think that's really cool. Goodbye, body.
This is really something.
Galaxy, thank you for the resub. Happy Mio Monday to you. So, I think the next one, I think Xeon requires, as I recall, me to have done a load of extra side quests that I haven't already done. I think the person who made me this fantastic guide kind of color-coded them in terms of ones that would be really good to do and really useful. Ashera was right up there. And I wonder whether Ashera might be a cool one to do. Because Ashera is a pretty... Where is she? Oh, there she is. Let's have a little look.
This is really something.
Any advice on the last level on Archsade Gauntlet? Been struggling to get to level 30 and I would get all the special outfits. All Stars Art, the only thing I did, I mean, the first time I did it, and I only did beginner, was, I just didn't get any healers, and then I just had too many healers. Reverie Runaway, thank you so much for the resub. Nice to see you. So let's try. Let's do about. Oh yeah. Why do we do? Shall we do? So I need to do 3 ravens and progress the main story. Shall we do 3 ravens and then we've done Noah's Ascension? Okay, can we do a quick poll, please? And could we do Main or Ashera as that poll, please?
We've been spotted.
Milk, you're gonna start cooking dinner. We're gonna stay lurking. Well, thanks for being here. Yeah, well, you know, I hope I've made things, if not easier, certainly more complicated for you. Oh man, I wish I could. I mean, I should just be able to bring this up on my phone, but the problem is, I'll just get very distracted and confused very quickly. Aha, the poll is up. 3 ravens. If it's a yes, then I will be doing that, and if it's a no, then I'll do main story.
This is our path to the future.
Ah, great. That Pyromane. I think. Are we gonna? I mean, actually, I'm not gonna play beyond 10 o'clock tonight. So I've got an hour and 50. It looks very much like people are really up. Yeah, people would really like 3 ravens to happen. Realistically, how likely is it that I get through that and then get to main story? Those of you who know. Where the hell do I go for these 3 ravens? Unlikely. Okay, so I think if you're very tired, that Pyromane, you can probably head off. We'll be back next week and we'll do some main story. Her quest is long. Right, okay. Okay, cool. So, it doesn't tell me where to go. I'm guessing I need to get Ashera in the party, so let's just try doing that.
I go wherever you go.
And then, can I gain their trust? It still doesn't tell me where to go. Colony 15. Colony 15, which of course, as I know, is not in Cadenzia. No. You'd be very wrong if you thought it was in Cadenzia. That's not where it is. Colony 15, which is, of course, near the castle. I feel like it's really near the castle. Is it? I was right. Oh, I was actually right. Okay, Colony 15. Colony 11. Oh, I don't know where it is. Oh, Colony 11. Oh, fine. Thanks, everybody. Sorry, loves. Nemag. Oh, was everyone just going 11?
There really is no place like home.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
The heroes return. Or whatever.
Right, so surely it's got to be just sort of going around here. Ah, information. Let's get some information. When the Annihilator powered up, it just seemed to suck in all the surrounding black fog. Does that absurd pirate's god have to do with the annihilation effect stuff? Annihilator, very good. Zoran's unit assemble at the west gate. I repeat, assemble at the west gate. Roger! Zoran's unit. Ah, I've just been sent the prerequisites for Ashera's. I'll have to have progressed through the story quest, finishing all the prerequisite quests in Colony 11. Have Ashera in your party before travelling to the alt. Oh, man. Oh, good. Right. Gosh, this is a lot. Thanks, that Pyromane. Thanks so much for being here. Whoa, King Zexo! Thank you for all those bits. Do you already have your N? Or is this your coming Nth party? Okay, so the The things I need to have done. A warrior's pride, rules of the hunt, indomitable,
That should be
3
enough
ravens
data.
at war, and merciless pursuit. Okay. A warrior's pride, which is 38. I've not done that. Rules of the hunt, which is 44. I've not done that. Indomitable, which is 49. I've not done that. Oh dear. This is gonna be a lot. This is a lot. Okay. Oh, those... Yeah. What do I do now? I know they were completed. I was trying to see... Right, name. Oh man, I feel like I may have just absolutely made the wrong call here. Vapor Lab. Thank you for the follow. Discuss... Right, let's just discuss all the info. Let's have a little sit down. Is there a... There's somewhere to chat around here, maybe? Let's get some more... Are them snuffers from Clad's unit up to their usual business? If you mean the training pit, then yeah, they're really into it, huh? Clad's unit. Okay. Ah, there's the canteen. Great.
Like I could eat anything to snack on.
I'm famished. What do you all think? Could I try nick some food from over there? You don't want to do that? Trust me, that's Easel's unit's patch. They don't play games. That'll be that. Easel's unit. When you sing the backs of heads. Meat. I need the rich, juicy meat. The mild game stew at our canteen is the flamey's knees, isn't it? Okay. Fortifying food. Wow, okay, right, okay. Whiff, waff, woof. This is a lot to talk about.
We could do with some food.
Recently moved into your new place and you're going to start cooking for yourself more and you would want to know if I've got some good food things that I cook and would recommend. Absolutely. What do I cook that's nice? I'll tell you what's nice. If you do a proper carbonara, if you're a meat eater, get some, I mean, we used to get guanciale, but let's not worry about that. Get some pancetta, get some bacon lardons, put them in a dry pan, medium heat, cook them gently so the oil comes out. Once they're just getting crispy, take them out, leave the oil in the pan. Meanwhile, cook your pasta. Heavily salted water, the salinity of the ocean. Should be the same as the salinity of your blood. Don't use that to check. Then, when it's 2 minutes shy of being cooked, put the heat back up under the bacon fat. Actually, don't take the bacon out. I don't know what I was talking about. Keep it in there. Just turn the heat off when it's done. Chuck your pasta in. Cook it for the next 2 minutes in the bacon fat. While that's been cooking, 2 eggs, 1 egg yolk, lots of black pepper. Whisk it all up, right? Then, when you've done a couple of minutes of cooking in the pasta with the bacon, add a little bit of pasta water with all the starch that you've cooked the pasta in. Very nice. Turn the heat off, let it cool down and keep stirring it with the pasta water in it. Once it's started to cool but hasn't got cold, pour your eggs in. Stir, 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 stir very quickly. Don't let them scramble. A little bit more pasta water, let it down a little bit more. Ooh, also, when I said 2 eggs and 1 egg yolk, you should also have put a metric ton of Parmesan or Pecorino, depending on how legit you want to be, into your eggs. And then that'll make you a nice carbonara. More black pepper and cheese to finish. Woo! Don't mind if I do. Discuss. Oh, that's cool, Chrono Kept. I didn't know that. Dear Future Sin, looking forward to the cooking stream. Absolutely. Thank you for all those bits. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Dumpy Sheep. I don't mess about. Mate, I'm so jealous. These Colony 11 mudders get to eat meat for 3 meals a day. Bet that's why they're so strong, too. Meat, it's almost like magic. This is propaganda at this point from the Meat Council. Oi, Manana, could we shift to a meat first diet as well, eh? What'd you say? Noping to Nopes from Colony Nope. Friends have to eat their veggies also. Look at her. How could you be mad at a face like that? Also, if eaten mallow the marsh or glare aubergine, it promote muscle growth same or even better than meat. Corito, thank you for the bits. Glad you appreciate it. Zeno Wolf, you just brought a new meaning to let him cook. Thank you for the bit. Even though they're veggies? Friends should not look down on veg. Proper nutrition like handstand push-up. Most important is balance. Wow, I mean, I wouldn't know. In additionality, if include chewy radish or purple pepper in meal plan, effect grow exponentially. Whoa, that's good to know, Manana. Let's have us a bit of that then. However, that diet improves circulation so much that also come with elevated risk of nosebleed. Friends still want this bite? That's maybe a bit extreme. Yeah, what was it you were saying about balance before? What else can you cook? I know you haven't asked, but I'm going to give you 2 other things to cook. Okay. Chopped up red or yellow peppers into quarters. Chop up 4 large tomatoes, just in half. A stick of celery, take the end off, take both ends off, and then like crack it and you'll be able to peel it and these like weird strings will come out of it. Do that, chop them into chunks like this big. Olive oil, salt, pepper, bung it in the oven. After about 25 minutes, take a tin or like take 1 tin, maybe even 2 tins of whole tomatoes or chopped tomatoes if you want. Pour them in, squadge them up, and get a big teaspoon of harissa. Dunk that in there, right? That goes back in, and that'll blip away for like 40 minutes. While that's happening, a little bit of water into a like a deep-sided oven tray for some couscous, right? A little bit of water, and then quite a lot of extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper, little knobs of butter if you're feeling decadent. Put some foil over the top. Bake the couscous. That'll take about 30 minutes. While that's happening, chop up a load of feta and coriander, load of couscous, tomato-y, peppery, lovely thing on the top, coriander, cilantro if you will, feta. There's your vegetarian version. Let's discuss Easel's unit, shall we? Milk. Thank you for the resub. What temperature in the oven? 180 gas? Sorry, 180 fan, 200 if not. What sort of group is Easel's unit? They're more of a rearguard unit. They fire from a distance and support the front line. Seen that Colony 11's canteen is also under their control. The canteen? How come? Who knows? I just hear that Easel's unit is usually there. So if we win them over, we get our pick of all the best food. Whoa, that'd be awesome. I think I can get behind that. Sometimes I'm jealous of the way you two think. No, seriously. Great. Rules of the hunt. I think we needed to do that, didn't we? Right, then let's do some more. Trying to think of other stuff. They say the Clad unit is the cornerstone of Colony 11's defense. They draw the enemy in so Zoran's unit can focus on attack and Easel's unit can deliver support. Corito, I live to serve. I'm surprised their roles are so evenly divided. They're specialists in combat. Even if they're a rotten bunch, they're silver rank elites. But we know almost nothing about the captain, Clad. He's always wearing a helmet. I'd wonder if anyone's seen his face. All we know is that he constantly drills his troops in training pits. Training pits? Like the plaza where we fought R. Apparently that's what they call one of those in Colony 11. I get it. Why don't we pay a visit? We might get lucky and bump into him. Indomitable. Almost as if all I had to do was have a chat. Risotto. Chop up a chunk of butternut squash. So you don't need to don't do if it's the first time you're ever cooking it. Don't do the bottom bit with all the seeds. Save that for another day when you're feeling brave. Cut the top off. Careful of peeling it, but get the skin off. Chop it into chunks the size of a die, like as in a 6-sided die. Medium heat in a frying pan. Olive oil. Cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes, stirring sometimes. Salt and pepper. Always season as we go. Layer our seasoning, guys. It has to be done. Take it out, right? This is when it gets complicated. Maybe 20 minutes to cook it all the way through. This is quite advanced. Actually, Korea, this is quite advanced. Onions and garlic, as finely diced as you can get them. Into a pan. Olive oil. medium heat. Stir. Salt straight away. It will stop your onions burning. It will allow them to release moisture. Keep stirring all the time. After about 10 minutes, when they've gone translucent and started to go golden brown but haven't gone actually brown, put in the correct amount of risotto rice. Now, this is crucial. Don't add liquid straight away. Toast your rice. Just fry the rice. Might seem a bit weird, but it'll give you a lovely nutty flavour. Then, if you are a drinker or if you have wine in your diet, splash of white wine. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Previous to this, you need to have just made up, pre-made, don't worry about making your own, vegetable stock. Add a ladle of vegetable stock and stir and stir and stir and stir and stir. If it starts to boil, turn it down. If it's not hissing when you put it in, turn it up. Stir and stir and stir. All this time you're stirring, you're releasing starch and you're making your risotto creamy, guys. That's what we're trying to do without dairy. Then, as soon as as all of that moisture is gone, add another ladle. Don't drown it though. Give it time. That's what it will do. Suck up all your stuff. 10 minutes left. That'll take about 20 to 25 minutes. 10 minutes left. Maybe 5 minutes before the end. Put your butternut squash back in. Stir it through. Little bit more of your stuff. Fresh parsley. Chop, chop, chop. Put that in. Parmesan. Lovely. If you want to be fancy, finish it with a little swirl of olive oil. Extra virgin. Right. Zoran's unit.
I think we need
Hot
to
Iron
discuss
Pot,
this.
thank you for the bit. Salmon recipe, just you wait. Dear Future Sin, thank you so much for the gift subs. And Jesse Voltruis, thank you for the follow. Zeno Wolf, it absolutely will be on the test. Yeah, thank you, Darren Singolo, you're absolutely spot on. That Zoran guy, pretty sure he was first on the scene when we tangled with Colony 11. Zoran's unit makes up the main force of Colony 11. They're a vanguard comprised of shock troopers. In battle, they specialise in breaking through the enemy vanguard and wreaking havoc among the enemy forces. Yeesh, that sounds about right. Sounds like a bunch of people just like Ashera. Leaving them alone is pretty much the worst thing we could do. We should probably talk to them as soon as we can. They said they'd gather at the west gate, right? That sounds right. We better head out. Right, so we now need to do these three. Warrior's Pride. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to do everything else, because I think that's what we need to do. Sorry, Casey Supersonic. Jesse Vulturus, what a time for you to come to your first live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry I've spent so much of it talking about how to make a risotto.
Ugh, let's be off.
Salmon recipe. You know what I like for salmon? Pan fry it, skin side down, medium high heat, get the skin crispy, then turn it down ever so slightly to a medium heat. Obviously salt, pepper the skin. If you've got a sharp enough knife, score the skin, don't worry if you don't want to do it. Plenty of salt and pepper, particularly salt the skin. Skin side down, hot pan. You should listen to it. That's what my dad always used to say to me, because my dad was a chef. What my dad always used to say to me when I was cooking, if I put anything in too cold a pan, he'd go, listen. Listen. So listen to it. If it makes noise, great. If it goes, too hot. It's too hot. If it doesn't make no noise, what are you doing? You're not cooking it. You might as well put it on a radiator. Right. While that's cooking, 5 minutes skin side down, then turn it on its sides. Give it maybe 3 to 4 minutes on each side and 3 minutes on the bottom. While that's happening, fill a pan with this much water. Put a colander on top of it and make sure you've got a lid. Asparagus, cut the ends off. Like that. Get some peas. Oh, put them in a microwave, mate. 2 minutes in a microwave. Don't worry about it. Steam your asparagus. Boil some little new potatoes. Actually, you should do that first because that takes the longest. And then, once your salmon's cooked, just turn it off. Once your potatoes cooked, just take them out. Salt, pepper, nice knob of butter. Get your greens, stick them on the plate.
My plumage is
Parsley, I
everywhere.
love parsley, me. I'm like the Matt Mercer of cooking. All them sound effects. Right. So what the hell am I doing? Haven't concentrated. Indomitable. That's one. Rules of the Hunt. Three Ravens at War. Right. I can't do that at the moment. So I've got to do... Let's do Rules of the Hunt. So that's where we were. Yeah, we're doing Ashera today. On count of 4. Came for the Xenoblade, stayed for the cooking lessons. Thank you. I knew you'd come. The Manini boy. I can't apologise enough. You did? What? Don't tell me you haven't heard all the rumours flying around about you. They say the Ouroboros rebels are making manoeuvres to control Colony 11. She's got a little bit of good breeding, this lady. Universe 1, oh, yeah, cooking stream out tomorrow. That's not true. Well, when did all that start? Carito, you're working to a budget. And tell you what then. You know beans on toast with a fried egg on top? Everyone's done that, right? Replace your beans with crumpets. And also with crumpets, always put them twice through the toaster. Replace your beans with crumpets while you're cooking your beans. A good slug, and I mean a good slug, of Liam Perrin's Worcestershire sauce. Crumpets, butter, beans, a couple of fried eggs. You will have a lovely old time. A little bit of chili sauce if that takes your fancy. That's hella cheap. I'll tell you what else is hella cheap. Actually, it's not a very good meal. Don't make that. So how about it? Are you going to torture us until we do what you want? That's a big fat nope. Come on, just take us to your boss. Sorry. Easel's out on an errand of a private nature. Private? Where'd she go? What's my opinion on Marmite? Oh, I love it. Little scraping of Marmite, and I'm going to lose some people here. Toast, butter, little scraping of Marmite, scrambled eggs. You come at the king, you best not miss. I'll tell you what else you can do if you have a roast in your potatoes. A little bit of Marmite in the tray, give them a shake. Ooh, it's umami forward. Explain to a Canadian what a crumpet is exactly. It's like a spongy muffin with lots of holes in it that goes crisp on the outside but remains spongy in the middle. Oh, goodness. Marmite is a concentrated yeast extract. You always see people, like Americans in those Lad Bible things, where it's like, they eat Marmite for the first time. And it's always them taking an entire spoon of Marmite. Only serial killers eat entire spoonfuls of Marmite. It's meant to be scraped. Don't think of it as butter. Don't put it on like it's butter or jam. Put it on like it's... You know what? There is no comparison. Marmite is, and of itself, its own thing. How about something sweet like a creme brulee? I do actually have a very good creme brulee recipe. But I don't know it from the top of my bonds. That's... well... I probably could tell you. But it's not something I'll do for free. I've got an awful feeling about this. The thing is, the captain requested provisions, and I need to hurry if I'm going to get them to her. Our stores are empty at a very bad time. I mean, the kind of scum and idiots we have in Colony 11 have pretty greedy appetites. Marmite and a cheese toasty, that's good. Casey Supersonic, the difference between English Marmite and Australian Vegemite. English Marmite is stronger and tackier. Crumpets on toast, that's what I meant, Carito, yeah. Right. So yeah, can you pick up 10 obsidian berries and monster mangoes each? Man, that's a lot, and it's all fruit. It's Captain Easel's favourite. She's a major stickler for sweet stuff. I didn't mean to make her so lascivious, but here we are. Whatever, so if we bring what you need, you'll take us to Easel. But of course. Good luck now.
Good to add more names.
Oh, we've already got loads of them. Right, where can I go for those? Where can I go for these, please? Thank you. How to make a mean cheese and ham toasty. Right. Bread. Good bread, if you can. If not, it doesn't matter, but get thick bread. So if you're getting cheap bread, get a loaf of cheap, not sliced bread, so you can slice it yourself. There are two schools of thought when it comes to a grilled cheese. One is butter-based, one is mayonnaise-based. I personally like a little scraping of mayonnaise because I think butter burns too quickly. So on the outside of your bread, a thin layer of mayonnaise. On your bottom, slice of bread. I know that might sound insane, but bear with me.
Huh?
Lots of shredded cheese.
Hey, did you
as
guys
much as you can decently. And don't worry about buying branded cheese. It's a swizz. Get strong store brand owned because you'll get more bang for your buck. Right? Shredded cheese, and then and if you want, tear up your ham, particularly if you're using wafer thin ham or like a cheap ham. Cut it up and mix it through your cheese so you get the cheese. Every day is a training day. Thank you, Lanz. So you got butter the inside of your bread, mayonnaise the outside. Put it mayonnaise side down into a medium pan. let it toast on one side. What you can do, get something heavy, like a heavy pot or bottles, or even just with your hand, and push the sandwich down into the frying pan. Don't burn yourself, right? Then turn it over, put more pressure on it again. So what that mayonnaise is going to do on the outside is it's going to toast, and it's going to get a little more complex than you'd get from just your standard plain whatever. Right, hang on. Right. Nobody here. This is the West Gate, right? Did we hear them wrong?
Oh, you guys. Zoran's unit headed out long ago.
Headed out? Where to?
Where do you think? Colony Lambda. Finally taking the fight to them. Wait, you didn't know?
Oh, no. Mate, what? Wait, did you say they're hitting Colony Lambda?
I believe I did, yeah.
You what? What the spark for?
What, suddenly we need a reason? We're soldiers, so we fight.
That's not what he means. Ugh, is there anybody in this place who doesn't think violence is the answer to everything, including boredom? Complain later. We're heading to Lambda. Right, we've got to stop this fighting however we can. We're only at the start and I'm already worried about the future. I forgot we were playing a video game as well, Chronocapt.
Zor,
Hot iron pot.
as hot-blooded
Smoothie
as
recipe, but
ever.
as an op-on.
All the fruit and the blended juice and maybe yogurt. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
There you go. Right. So where do we go for Rules of the Hunt? Is everyone saying Mac the Wildwood? Oh, you've got to do a lot of stuff for this, haven't you? Violence breeds violence, but in the end it has to be this way. Is that a quote from something? I never know, Carito. Zayden Isabella, thank you for the resub. Hey, you got a print spot. That's super cool. So it's the 7th of May. The 7th of May. Thank you very much for the resub. Oh, is it from the... it's from the... okay. Oh, sorry, Electric Cosplay, for causing hunger. So, this is kind of where we're going to get stuff, right? I mean, this is
really
not
something.
it. Auto-generated thing! Thank you for the bit. Thank you for the resub. Did you miss anything important? You've missed 4 recipes and a load of flim-flam. Where do I go, guys, to find these things? Oh, dear.
No problem now.
Oh, man. How many of the... So, is this going to take me absolutely... Oh, yeah, we learn what crumpets are. That's very true. Is this going to take ages and be impossible? Hello, you.
Put our backs into it, or else.
This is really
Mochi Pichu, thank you for the resub. Closer to where Tau was. It is lots of, pretty sure, upper map. Okay. Where? Around here, maybe? Near Tau? Tau and maybe the tree trunk that leads to lower. Okay. So, is it this? No, Titan Rock. Okay, I think it's around here, right? We're gonna try here, the Sparkling Pool Camp. Obsidia, Town, maybe that... okay. Oh, this is going to be very involved. I'm actually hunting for stuff. I don't think I've ever done this before. This is going to die a death on YouTube as well. You know when you... I've had to start, just to try and get my numbers up on YouTube, doing that thing where it's like... Noah's VA reacts to just make people watch it. And then you can't do Noah's VA gives cooking advice. Noah's VA gives cooking advice and looks for obsidian berries for nigh on 3 hours. Oh, Karito, that's actually quite sweet. You can bring up
Every day's a training day.
Oh, I didn't know that, Dirty Peds. Thank you. Right, so I mean, am I kind of in the right area now? I know I'm being ever so needy, but I just don't know what else to do. Because the problem is, even when you tell me where it is, I still don't really know where that is or how to get there. Fabricators, that's a good thought. If you're struggling on drops, you can go to the Furnace Hulks and spend a load of money to get resources for free. Well, we might end up doing that, to be honest. You should start near Ingado Pass Camp. Thank you. Thank you! Right, let's do that. Where is Ingado Pass? This is... Ah! Does opening a minimap not mark them up like some quests? I don't think so. If it does, it hasn't. Who did we find? Oh, Ethel Kamaravi. Oh, it does! Here's one! It begins.
Oh, hey! Here's a goodie.
Go.
We should take good care of that.
The Wambalorian. Hey! Oh, you got your N and you just ordered a print off Streamily. That's really cool. Thank you so much. Monster and mangoes are going to be my Everest, aren't they? Just running around, finding stuff. Right, how do I get out of this hellhole? This particular hellhole. Look at all those ends in chat. I'm really... Hey, we got another something! I'm really, really hoping that before too long, this damn 5k bit thing, or I think it's 5, it might even be 10, in any event, I think more people have it. Hey, we got the obsidian berries. That's really good. There's a is it a Nia or a Melia? I can't remember, but it's good. It's a really great Asu emote, and I want people to be able to enjoy it and experience it. Gaming and Eni on it says a lot that gaming and Anori are most used emotes on Twitch. Good.
I hope we can make use of this.
I'd love to just jump. Just in that kind of mood. Okay. Monstrum mangoes. Pending. Very good, the TNT man. Yeah, they don't like cat girls. That's between them and their ignorance, though, isn't it? Right. Stuck in the pendless now. Very good. Very good. God! God, our community is very droll. Very, very droll. Oh? Is that normal? Oh, Frankenator. You need to build up your bits for those emotes. Thank you. Right. This feels like the wrong way. Now I go to Colony Tower. You guys really are helping me out. Colony Tower, which was over here, right? No. I know where Colony Tower is. I do... Ah, here! God, I'll tell you what, if we do... This is going to be... I don't think I've ever really done noodly stuff. What I think of, at least, as noodly stuff on stream, you know? Like, long-form, patient stuff. Thank God we've done... Oh! Oh, I think I see a mango.
Something so valuable here.
This is really something.
Cosmic King Racken, thank you for the resub. Yeah, I was just going to say, thank God I did cooking advice. Otherwise, I fear. I don't know, I just fear for my retention. Yeah, no, we're in swimwear counts as noodly stuff. No, oh no, hang on, Karito, what did you just make me agree to? Check right outside the colony. What? Oh no, ooh. What? Oh, you're gonna die. Made of stern stuff these days. Where is the entrance? That looks like the entrance, right? It's Colony Tau Juniper. We've not been back here, have we? Hey, I tell you what. Any more? Oh, we're going to get them all. Oh, my sweet goody goodness. Gaming, 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 gaming. Oh my god, I did a fetch quest.
This place is prime ambush territory. Watch out.
Celebrate.
Time to take the fast way.
Meow. Mio's dead. Did Mio fall off?
I hope we can make use of this.
These are worth
Vampires for Z4, thank you for your first chat, being a gaming shout. Right, let's go talk with Hexen. She was so pleasant last time, I'm really looking forward to it. What do you mean, Nemag? It's only Mio Nemag. Shifeluv.
I'm feeling like I could eat.
Right. Let's go talk with this
Is there anything
nightmare.
to snack on?
Oh, thanks, Moncarnival, for being here. Wow, can't believe you actually brought it all. Thank you so much. Gotta love good-natured blockheads like you. Look, can you just stop talking like that? It's really rubbing me the wrong way. Oh yeah, well maybe I don't much like the way you talk down to me, feathers. Grr. Anyway, a promise is a promise. Why don't I guide you to Captain Easel? We'll be heading to Caitlin Drum. Meet her at the Caitlin Drum, the Caitlin Drum, the Caitlin Drum. Essentially, this is quite easy work for me, Hexen, because this is every character I've ever played on screen, this kind of attitude. Just horrible people. Horrible, entitled people who believe themselves to be better than everyone else. That was very much my vibe. IDM 4. Look at that beautiful unibus.
Well, hey, look at that.
Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, Dumpy Sheep's here, Machu Picchu. Goat status confirmed. How did I manage to land the role as wholesome as Noah then? I'll tell you exactly how. The absolute joys of voice acting. I'd have never got to have done something like this on screen. I mean, and rightly so, the character is in an anime style and therefore you would assume would kind of have Japanese or at least East Asian appearance, so I shouldn't be anywhere near it on screen. But even if we just take the type of character, I'd never got anywhere near this on screen. Wouldn't have been anywhere near it. And that's the real joy, is the flexibility voice acting gives you is just unparalleled. It's just about telling really great, ambitious stories. Very, very happy. Very happy with it. It's quite nice to be in a relatively, well, I say relatively, an entirely unfrightening area. Pugmaster. Thank you for the bits. I'm trying to think what I can talk about in that regards to NDA. I think that I just thought about. I wanted him to be hopeful and positive, and to feel like a leader without being without being boorish and self-righteous. I mean, those aren't particularly, you know, so those are the kind of things I was thinking about in terms of his voice. Crumpy, thank you for the resub. 5 months. Ah, right. You're late, Haxon. Didn't see that coming, did you? So sorry, Captain. I was tied up by these characters. That liar. What are you doing out here alone? Hunting. Hunting? Captain Easel, these people here want your unit to belong to them. You can't shut your trap. You'll just make things complicated. Keep your voices down. You'll disturb my prey. Oops, sorry. I know, Captain. Why don't you have these know-nothings help you on your hunt? Look, what did we ever do to you? Very well, you may join the hunt. No, we don't. The prey is near. We will track it. Follow me. Oh, thank you, Zeliatrix. That is incredibly lovely. Thank you. Cool, Carl. Yours absolutely spot on. I would have been Mio in the live action, and rightly so. What range I've got. Yeah, the West Country's back by Twitch. After a while, I just kind of run. After a while, I wander out. After a while, I run out of voices. When grinding classes for Noah today, you noticed a lot of lines for Noah you hadn't heard before, and you thought they were pretty cool. Hey! Oh yeah, Noah's really a healer for me either. Thank you for the bit, Crumpy. Thank you for the bit, Carito. Oops, looks like things got complicated. I'll deal with you later. Right. Follow the herbivore tracks. Oh, I need to interact with the herbivore tracks. These are herbivore tracks.
Oh,
I'm looking at these herbivore tracks. Can you do it again, Harry, and a little bit better? I'm looking at these herbivore tracks. Can you try hitting these really hard? Sorry? Can you try hitting these? What, the word these? Yes. I'm not sure that'll work. Can you try it, please? Okay. I'm looking at these herbivore tracks. Was that it? Yep. No, it didn't work. I didn't think it would. Okay, but it's worth trying. Yeah, no, I agree. It's worth trying. Can you try tracks? Sorry? Can you try hitting tracks? I'm looking at these herbivore tracks. It still doesn't work, does it? No, I didn't think it would. Well, okay, well, there's no need to be self-righteous about it. I'm not self-righteous. I'm trying to collaborate. Okay. Do you just want to try one and have a bit more fun with it? Loosen it up. Loosen it up. Yeah, you know, loosen it up. Enjoy it. I'm looking at these herbivore tracks. You sound drunk. Well, I tried to loosen it up. Well, you didn't sound loose. You sounded drunk. Well, that's not really very collaborative, is it? Do you want to have one more go? Yeah, I'd like one more go. I'm looking at these herbivore tracks. Brilliant. Got it in one. Strayed Path, thank you for the sub. IDM4, thank you for the gift sub. Zayden Isabella, thank you for the bit. Yeah, that's the vibe. Hope you're having a good March, Strayed Path. Karita, we will never know if this is an actual experience. I can assure you I was incredibly supported and collaborated with while working on this. Never had anything like that. Although I did, actually. I have had directors who I really, really trust. Remember doing a play with a director who I'd worked with multiple times, who really, really, really understood me as an actor, who, during rehearsals, went, that didn't work, can you just do that better? And I went, yeah. Because it wasn't about trying to humiliate me, or... It was just they knew I could do it better than that. And it's quite nice to get to that point with people. Sometimes. Oh, those were the herbivores. Halt. Hang on, those capybars are your prey. Capybars? Capybars? Bit small, aren't they? Kind of a letdown. Oh, why Crumpy? Because Crumpy was just below you, Carito. Oh. how did I go about learning all my lines in a play? Well, I found that you have the script in hand for quite a lot of a play, and then if you've worked on it and thought about it and really tried, and you've thought about the thought process of the character, you're starting to think as the character, and then by the time you come to learn them, really, they've kind of half gone in already, and then you just drill them over and over again. Nothing very exciting. Greenhorns can be such trouble. You what? Here it comes. Okay. Oh! I gasped. I did the gasp. I've already done it. What a spark is that? It's a greenhorn, obviously. Now the real hunt begins. Anyone who's not faint of heart, follow me. Come, Maxon. Yes, ma'am. Come along, greenhorns. Try not to slow us down. Oh no, we're the greenhorns. I know where you can stick your greenhorn. Save the capybara! Oh, sorry, I ran past it almost immediately. It's not gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be hella easy. Hey, Coffee Kindred, you're not too late. You're just in time. Kabam! Kablamo! Smash combo, please. Tachyon slash. Dimension repair. Tachyon slash. Oh, come on, get a break in, someone. Tachyon slash. I'm going to have to use my final Lucky 7. See if you can resist that, you big dope. See you later, gaming! Harry, after 23 episodes, plus episodes of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, are you okay? I don't know, I think so. Barely. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Carito. It's a beautiful story. Thank you for the bit. That was a fine hunt, Captain Easel. Very well done. I think that might be a new record. And it was all down to you, apparently. No, this isn't anything like what I want. I have a long way to go before I can hunt the prey I wish to hunt with all my heart. Is that love? Does that mean we can end the hunt now? We're not done yet. Take the prey back to Colony 11. You want us to... Wait, you ain't serious. Hey now, don't dilly-dally. It won't stay fresh for long. Oh, do we have to? Manana, I can't tell if it's thrilled or incandescent with rage. Go back to the canteen. Yeah, Darren Singolo, my knowledge of Pokemon is ever so niche. I've made Easel sound exactly like a Witcher NPC, but the life of me, I cannot put my finger on which one. The Mandalorian. Well, it's all the women in The Witcher, right? They all have that sort of... What's the one like who you... Kira Metz? Is it Kira Metz? What do you think? Oh, Geralt. How lovely to see you. Shall we have intimate relations down by this lake and then you kill me? Spoilers for The Witcher 3. Wamba, have I always wanted to be an actor? Yeah, I reckon. I've always loved telling stories. That was it, really. I loved telling stories. And I love all kinds of stories. So, you know, like, I love history, because history's full of stories. I loved English literature at school, because of the stories. And I loved... you know, when I think about a lot of the musicians I listen to, not always, but quite often, it's the stories that they're telling in the lyrics. I really love Randy Newman. I love Billy Bragg. I love the stories that are told in those songs. Stories like songs that are written with a particular voice in mind. What are some of my favourite novels? Okay. Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. Lanny by Max Porter. The Road by Cormac McCarthy. The Bees by Laline Paul. 1984 by George Orwell. You know what? I love The Mistborns by Brandon Sanderson. I love myself a little bit of Even the Dogs by John McGregor. I really loved reading I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. That sort of stuff. That'll do for now. Ice-T Latte. Have I ever read Otessa and Moshfegh? Otessa Moshfegh. No, I haven't. I thought it was Otessa and Moshfegh. I don't know how I got that. No, That's a fantastic name, though. Oh, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I mean, The Hobbit is probably my favourite book, actually. I should have said that at the very beginning. We've been waiting, Captain. I'll hunt go. No issues. Get to work, Brand. Up. I've been waiting for this.
Right then, guess we'll be off.
Sit down, this'll be over soon.
You don't think we'll just let you go?
Carito, what's my favourite action film? Leon the Professional is a really great answer, actually.
So this meat wouldn't be...
Consuming your kill is also part of the hunt. Alright, Joe Rogan.
Oh, I knew it. Queen's wings. Just let us go.
Is this even edible?
I think so. It actually looks kind of good.
Everything we use here is brought to us by the captain, you know. Turning whatever piece of crap meat we find into a masterpiece falls to me. Brandon.
I knew you'd give us something dodgy.
No, you wish to speak with me. Look at Riku just tucking in.
Why have they put him on the kids' table?
Why is Riku not allowed to sit with the grown-ups, huh? Who's ostracized Riku? No, you wish to speak with me.
With all this going on, I completely forgot.
If you're looking to take control of Colony 11, then do as you please. I have no objections.
Excuse me.
I'm surprised to hear you say that. Is that really what you want? Speaking of favourite movies, what's the worst movie I've ever sat through? I don't like Love Actually. And it's a real institution. But I watch it for the people I love around Christmas time. I don't love it. There's a lot of bad relationships and a lot of versions of love which we should not be admiring. I'm not doing this out of goodwill. I have my own reason. To me, all of you are no different to those capybars. Bait. Bait, eh? Not prey. No, you are bait, and it's Ashera who sunk her teeth into you. So, like, yeah, end type of love. I don't actually love actually. Your talents are what attract my prize. How could I ignore such a lure? You'll continue to lure the highest quality prey from your Ouroboros. Oh, Dare on Singolo, that's a great place to go to. I'd love to do that. Riku would 100% get a Happy Meal and wouldn't complain about the toy. He's a great guy, Carito. He's an absolute giga chad. I mean, he's a great fella. This one could give Ashera a run for her money in the crazy stakes. This conversation is over
really
now. Eat as
something.
much as you want. Coffee Kindred, thank you for the resub. Pay no attention to Riku's waiting for his Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Well, at least he's having a lovely time with Manana. Oh, it makes me sort of genuinely sad to see them. I don't know, just like not... I love them so much. Look at them. I just want to take care of them. Give thanks to the creature's blood and flesh. Terrible, terrible opening line on a first date. Make its life your own. This is what elevates us. This is the hunt. Ah, just Tinder bios you don't want to read, right? Is my favourite love story the story of N? I think so. Recugration. Is that recugration? Recugration. What is that? What pun is that, Carito? Swipe right. After hunting with Easel, the party sat down to feast on their catch, which was shockingly tasty. So that's not completed though, right? Is it? Or is it? Was that completed? No, that Berber wasn't. I've done it. Oh, it literally said complete. What a time to be alive. Right, Indomitable. Pardon me, are you Aaron
I see some
sir?
relations have changed.
Oh? Hot Wheels leading the way! How far into the story am I? I am chapter 7. The Eagle and Child. It's a very good name for a pub. Hey, who's that? Sorry, that was a mod message I just read out loud. Is that Clad down there? What the spark is going on? One soldier against 2 Levnis. They call that training. I think it's safe to say they still enjoy killing each other. Ugh. What do we do? If we do nothing, then that guy is... Oh, you mothers. Blum, blum, blum. Blum, blum, blum. Never seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball's career, I'm afraid. Eunie, what are you doing? What do you think? I'm going to stop those Levnises. I thought something like this might happen. Then why didn't you account for it, Taion? Hindsight's 20/20. We can all claim we knew. Bam, bam, bam. Unlimited sword. Yes, Paddy Shambles. Yes. Yes, quite. I'm trying to... Right, let's do other great books. What else did I really love that I've read? Oh, At Night All Blood is Black by David Diop. It's pretty hard going, but it's great. Drakaza, thank you for the resub. Oh, what a great name. What a great name. Let's do this voice for this man.
What do you think you're doing? You reckon we'll just let you waltz in and do whatever you want?
Don't know why I'm doing what is meant to be a Scandinavian accent. Let's backtrack rapidly from that. Let's do this voice. What do you think you're doing? You reckon we'll just let you waltz in and do whatever you want? Ah, you just jumped into the fray. You rebels must be crazy. Shut up. You're the ones about to let those Levnises turn a guy into paste. What? Are you disparaging our noble training, the pride of the clad unit? Haha, guess there's no denying that the boss's training is pretty tough. What? So that really was just training? Sounded a little Dutch. Yeah, all unintentional. Look, thanks to your egotistical stunt, our beloved Levnises are useless hunks of junk. It's my John Cooper Clarke impression for the fan of left-wing poets out there. How were you going to make it up to us, eh? We didn't. You owe us 2 Levnises. Those things don't grow on trees, lad. What book, Captain, mate? Understood. If that's what you wish, Captain. Listen up. If you fulfill one condition... No, hang on. John Cooper Clarke. I don't know what 20 out of 20 even means either, Carito. You fulfill one condition, the captain's willing to overlook this outrage. Condition? Our gracious captain wants a rematch with you. As such, we will allow you to take our place as the captain's training partners. Huh? Training? That's all we need to do. That's all. This is a direct offer from the captain. Will you quit shouting everything for Queen's sake? You're doing my head in. My voice is going, by the way, hence me not shouting, because I do actually have a career as a voice actor to look after. God. That'll help, Harry. That'll help. Captain is already prepared. He commands you to begin immediately. Prepare yourself for death. Prepare yourself for fatalities. Basically, you're gonna die. Yeah, you're gonna work hard for those Levnises you totaled. Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten us into, Eunie. Yeah, it's all my fault. Arse.
Good to add more names.
I think they just gave me the side-eye.
Tenacious Clan. Get out yourself, you little horrible wretch. I mean to do you some serious harm, boy. Talatag, thank you for the gift sub. Tachyon slash. Oh, nice. Come on, you. Final lucky 7. Bing bang booly. It is OP like you would not believe. Oh, they're going to topple him just at the point at which... Oh, I've just been toppled. Oh, I haven't got my thing. Someone's going to daze him now. Hey, see you later, fella. Bing, bang, boo. Have I seen any of Jaquaza's videos on YouTube? No, I need to see them, Wamba. So, had enough? This guy, we all hit him, how can he still be going? Huh? What are you blabbing about? The boss is cream crackered. Is he though? He looks right as rain. Of course, a little thing like pain is nothing to the captain. Nothing? You mean he doesn't feel any pain? Is that even a thing? Do I have any healthy techniques for screaming? Actually, diaphragm support. And if you can't, I'm not going to do it now, but try and sing it rather than scream it. Try and pick a note and think about screaming a note rather than just screaming like a dry percussive scream. Since you asked. But that's what everyone said. That's what everyone says, but it's totally true. You don't say. Is that true? What amazing fortune. He ain't speaking though. Do I have any more recipes for anything including meatballs? You love a good meatball. Here's a very basic tomato sauce for you. Onions, garlic. Sweat it off. A little bit of tomato puree, tomato paste. Cook it for a minute. You'd be surprised. It makes a hell of difference. Let it down with a little water or a little veg stock if you're feeling fancy after everything's softened. Just bung in some passata. Stir that through. There's your tomato sauce. Pan fry your meatballs. Colour them on each side in a medium pan with a little oil. Take them out and let them blip away in your sauce for like 10-15 minutes until they're cooked all the way through. Gorgeous. Don't put breadcrumbs in your meatballs either. Just get like 10% fat steak mince or higher, or beef mince or higher. Just roll them up in little balls. Wet your hands before you do it. That way it won't stick to you. You mothers need to listen to the queen quivering honor you've just... The knee quivering honor you've just been bestowed. The captain says that in the fight he felt actual pain, trifling though it was. And that means... Well, in all his fights, the boss seeks to feel pain. Don't you think not being able to feel pain is a travesty? It's not just his sense of pain, all the captain's physical sensations are dull. Kirito never take things like that out of context. I didn't say your meatballs, I said the meatballs. The captain has always told us that feeling nothing at all means you might as well be dead. If you're looking for pain so you can feel, feel like you're alive. Until today, the only one who could give the captain pain was none other than Ashera, the exquisite pain of love. And haha, now we have you guys. Haha, well done. I see. Glad we could help. Yeah, huzzah. What, you think this matter is all done and dusted now, do you? Oh, Queen preserve us, what now? Listen up! Now we've come to the matter at hand. The captain tells us he requests a re-rematch with you. In return, you will be set up as the new commanders. You don't have to go that far, honestly, it seems kind of an asshole. What? You're just gonna treat the captain's kindness like it's nothing? I should have done Manana's role. I mean, I wouldn't have done as good a job. I told you, stop shouting at every little thing. Now things are getting interesting. Quest complete. Though remarkably numb to pain, a fight with the party allowed Clad to finally feel the hurt. Just the way he had longed to. So what was the other one I had to do? Make contact with Zoran's squad.
Tenacious lad.
What accent is what accent is which one? I won't forget Clad's voice.
I just wanted to feel something. Anything. Even the pain is a reminder that I
I see some
exist.
relations have changed.
Without darkness, there can be no light.
That sort of vibe. Yeah, it's just Nop on N. It's just Nop on N. 3 Nop-ons in a trench coat.
Stand still. I'm trying to. Stand still. I'm a very important. Sorry up there. Just stand still. I'm a very important commander. You should fear me. You embarrass me, Dan. Will you embarrass me?
Did you know you can change the way the party stands in the menu? Don't reach out at the wrong time. Yeah, you can change the way the party stands in the menu. It's in settings and under party formation. Nopon voice sounds like that part of Two Towers where Christopher Lee, Eunie and McKellen say the same lines as Gandalf as Gandalf the White, but it's Lilo and Stitch. Oh, what's that? What is it?
I think you operate
They
it
passed
like
this way
so.
a few days ago. See, I always feel like I could maybe do a Christopher Lee. The hour is later. No, it's not very good. The hour is later than you think. I just don't have the resonance. They crossed the river. They crossed the river Eisen on Midsummer's Eve, disguised as riders in black. I'd need an awful lot of reverb.
My plumage is everywhere.
And then I can do this. It is precious to me. That's my McKellen. Though I bide it with a great pain. The markings on the band begin to fade, a secret now that only fire can tell. That's my McKellen, but I can only do it sort of whispering. Thanks. I mean, ladders now hold no fear for me. What's my best impersonation? N. No sign of Zoran yet. Looks like we beat them here. Yeah, but I'm sure they'll turn up any minute. Someone's calling. My Nopon voice goes hard. My impression of my own original character, Dulra Lingov, is pretty good.
Correct. We are right in front of you.
Huh? Zoran's forces?
The smell of it.
What?
Anger. Or is it righteous indignation?
I'm also catching the scent of unease and a sense of obligation. What are you even talking about? Oh yes, Darren Singolo. The Famitsu Game Award for Best RPG was given to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 this week. Woohoo! Well reminded. Woo woo woohoo!
So, you've come to stop the fighting, yes? How did you... But if you know that, then...
What you ask is impossible. The captain has already given the order for the operation. This is evil Sena. Then take us to Zoran. We'll talk to him ourselves.
If you're so worked up about it, why don't you come talk to me face to face?
Right now, I'm scouting out Lambda, but I've got to fix on your position too.
I'm watching you even now.
There we go. Synergy of character and voice actor. Noah, what did she want? If we want to talk to Zoran, we'll have to find her first. No location? Nope. But she said she's watching us right now. So she's holed up somewhere, scanning the area. You're joking, an area this open? Oh, what a... I'll find her. I'll find her if I have to burn down all of Paris. I'll find her even if I have to rip up every blade of grass I see. Still a good line. That was Judge Claude Frollo. Hellfire! Dark fire. Very rare I want song. I learned about that. There is an amazing YouTuber whose name I've forgotten, who does brilliant breakdowns of sort of techniques behind music. It's fantastic. And films, they've done lots and lots of great YouTube videos. Oh, what are they called? They're so brilliant. Oh, you should check them out. Sideways! Well done, Meteorite. Well done. She's not here. Let's look somewhere else. Crikey. But yeah. Sideways. Check them out on YouTube. They don't need my support, I don't think, but they are amazing. But yeah, you normally get I want songs for heroes. I want much more than this provincial life. There's one. I want to be where the people are. There's another one. And it makes us empathize with the character because we understand what drives them psychologically. Whereas baddies get I am songs. No one like Gaston. I know that's someone else singing about them, but that's essentially it. Shiny from Moana. We don't have to empathize with someone who tells us what they are. They're not telling us why they are, what they want. If like Sideways said in their video, if Gaston had like a really deep song in which he started talking about how he's always loved Belle from the moment he saw her. I mean, he says, I've said she's gorgeous, and I said she's gorgeous, and I fell, but he doesn't actually really go, God, you know, I've loved her forever, and I just think that I'm incomplete without her. You start to have complex feelings. And so Frollo is an unusual antagonist because he has an I want song. And just like that. Carito, thank you for the bet. I was thinking the other day how when the iris is installed into everyone in the world of Aionios, it seems like a piece of tech, but even city folk seem to have possibly after birth, so maybe it's a genetics thing. That's my 15 TP on the matter. Well, it's good 15 TP. Would I ever go on I'm a Celebrity? I will never get asked to go on I'm a Celebrity, but yeah, I'd probably go on it. I think it'd be a laugh. Yes, found you, you little time waster. Oh dear, you're here sooner than I expected. I suppose I should have known better. Yeah, skip the flattery, takes the Zoran right now. Right, that's what you're after. Just wait, I'll contact the captain now. He seems a very serious boy. What in the world do you want, Ouroboros? You better have a very good reason to interrupt an operation. Just listen. There's no point in you attacking Colony Lambda anymore. Oh, is that so? Their flame clock is already destroyed. They're the same as Colony 11 now. You know what that means? Indeed. So what? Oh, hang on. I've been... What's the progress on Discord? Oh, yeah. It's a good question. Electric Angel Cosplay. Electric Angel Cosplay and Daron Singolo have been speaking to me about that. We're not far off. We just need, I just need to assign some mods, let them do their thing. Daron and Electric, I hope you don't mind me calling your first names, are going to look after that, and then they're going to assign yet more mods. If I've got that wrong at all, just do an announcement, because you guys actually understand the mechanics of it so much more than me, and I don't know what I should be saying and shouldn't be saying. Does that sound right? Is that right? Indeed, so what? What do you mean, so what? My unit has been steadily preparing for the day we attack Lambda. Nothing will change our plan, however much you whine, and that includes what's about to happen. Does it look like I gave a snuff? Call your men back right now. Strider? I would have followed you to the end. To the very fires of Mordor. I know. Oh. So sorry to bother you while you're busy. Strider? I thought you were on reconnaissance. Yeah, sorry about that. I've got an urgent report for you, Frodo. Continue. Well, I'll cut to the chase. The Kavesi force is invading Lambda. Did you say Kavesi? They don't belong to you. I suppose I did say that. I thought I had stepped out of a dream. But say that in Elvish. to Arwen on a little bridge. They must have come to take advantage of the confusion after the flame clock went. Son of Gondor. Lambda's hardly at their best, but this could be pretty dicey. You bow to no man. Oh, spark it. Do those uncluttered boars want to snatch our prize away from us? We'll encounter them soon. What do we do, sir? Legolas, get them up! Just having a marvellous time. Need you ask? We hit Lambda first. Understood. Guess these things happen. Kingsfoil. Kingsfoil, aye, it's a weed. Yeah, finally I get to fight. Battle positions. Lauren unit, we attack. He's got more and more ridiculous. Wait, we're not done talking. What do we do? Lambda's going to be... What about that force from Kevers? We got to stop them too, or things will get ugly. Noah and Mio as Aragorn and Arwen, though. Eliana Venerio, you're speaking my language. Spark it. Oh, I messed up. I got rid of it.
Good to add more names.
Whoa,
Got rare doodah here, right here. How? I mean, I don't see how else I'm meant to do that. That was a clutch little save at the end. Yes, so any frustration people have at the Discord not being up and ready yet, direct entirely at me. But also remembering that I'm a really nice lad who's doing his best and is trying to balance many things in my personal and professional life, and also do streams and also do a Discord. So it's really difficult being me, especially when you keep thinking you've cracked ladders and then fall off them. Do I count wall climbing as a ladder? King's Exo I would have up until that point, but clearly they're different. Since earlier we had a pineapple or no pineapple, what's your thoughts on this? Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Which is better? Coca-Cola, thank you. Coke Zero, if you must know.
Smarts.
And ladders are tough. Ladders are. All units in position. Wait for my signal. You people again. Do you want to stop our war again? You want to stop our war so badly? Do you want to do you want to fight it so badly? Just tell me why. King Sexo, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you, Electric Angel Cosplay. Lord of the Rings AU fan up for the Xenoblade 3 gang. I'm so up for seeing that. Hashtag Godspeed Brave Nopon. You want a reason from me? Then I'll tell you. The only kind of strength I acknowledge is found in blood-soaked adversity. I hone myself to perfection by pushing myself to the verge of death. That is the true meaning of battle, and why I fight. So you'll keep on fighting just to make yourself stronger? Of course. Don't tell me you're going to ask why I wish to be strong. I get it. I can kind of understand where you're coming from. You know, that makes you a great big coward, right? Did you just call me a coward? Eunie. Sorry, that was pretty much Noah telling her off then. Yeah, and it's like your mate said. Lambda's in chaos after losing their flame clock. They've lost their big boy pants. The Kavesi forces are going to exploit that weakness. Though I heard what of it. So ain't you doing the exact same thing as them? What? Narcissist Chronicles on Twitter scares you. Yes, Corito, don't go back there. We made a mistake. Don't talk rot. We are not the same. Absolutely not.
This is really something.
Taylor Co, thank you for the resub. You reckon? What's different? Just try and explain. I'm all ears and also wings. Ugh. Zoran equals bubble base. Sena Wolf, thank you for the bits. I have no idea what that means. You have some nerve. You've got some nerve, you little... Actually, I won't do that, because that's offensive. There's been a change of plans. The new target is the Kavesi Fourth invading Lambda. Oh, Bubble Base was from SpongeBob, and he was a bully. Huh? You're all right with leaving Lambda. I've completely lost my Viggo Mortensen. I met him once outside a donut shop. One of only 2 people I've ever stopped in the street to tell them that I think they're amazing. And he commended me on my donut selection. He was leaning against a brick wall, smoking a cigarette outside a record shop opposite a donut shop in a Soho side street. Isn't that the coolest thing? Isn't that the coolest damn thing? Mithra's Light, thanks for being here. You're all right with leaving Lambda, Frodo. There we go, got it back. Got it back straight away. You're questioning an order from your commanding officer. Do I have a favourite show or anime? No, I'm as ever still trying to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I keep forgetting, but I really like it. Yikes! All right, understood. Let's hunt some orc. Understood. This could be fun. I seem to remember Colony Lambda and are your allies, correct? Yes, so? You have had the insolence to label me a coward? Yet it is not also the height of cowardice to let your allies face danger alone while you remain fixated on thwarting me and mine? I should totally watch Your Lie in April. Ooh, very interesting. Ha, you have to ask. When it comes down to it, we do what we have to do. Humph. Zoran unit. Crush them. Trample every enemy you see. He feels very much like a sort of British landowner in the 1800s. If you're... Whoa, easy, my selector. Let's go to the movies. If you're into chess, I would recommend Code Geass. That anime is the best, in my opinion. Main character is a chess nut and super smart. It's bloody amazing. I'm rubbish at chess. I'm not saying I wouldn't like to watch a thing, but I'm not been a chess player. My brain done well at that. I'm not very good spatially. That was quick. Well, that was easy. The Wire's very good. I've only seen the first season though. I liked House of Cards until it all went, you know, hard to watch that now. I haven't watched it since actually. Would I be interested in any more animated work, King Zexo? Anything I'd like to be in? I would love to do animation. I would absolutely love to do animation. It doesn't really have much to do with chess, Garita. Oh. Is it over? Sorry, but that was just the first wave. More will come, so you better not get cold feet. Run! Frodo, go! That's where the Uruk-hai are coming. After he's done his, I would... How about this? For Frodo. Did I just reference Life of Brian? By mistake, I might have done. Zed and Isabella, may I recommend Little Witch Academia, featuring lovely animation. It's surprisingly set in Britain, around Glastonbury. Oh, here, time for a little more fun. I quite like the old Bird Box style across the thing. Oh, this is like the Gauntlet, apart from really easy. Keve's Elite Force, like it's nothing. Ah! Ha! Kablamo! Bing bang whammy! Nightbreaker! Tachyon slash! Ah, just in time you get Final Lucky 7. Oh, that's cool, Corito. Thank you for the bit. The main force is next. I'm sure you can wait. Do you know the Ephesus plant? Ephesus? Is that what it's called? Studio Ghibli. Yes, I have never seen a Studio Ghibli, much to my shame, but I really mean to. Is this Matt Berry and Xenoblade? God, I didn't think I was anywhere near. Matt Berry! Not that I've been looking forward to this, but if they're coming, they need to hurry up so I can wreck them. It's not very good. There's a guy who does an amazing Matt Berry. where are we? I've just essentially done Lanzy stuff. Ha, very well. Abandon your thelt to your killer instinct and unleash everything you have. It's such a shame it's nearly over. I'll fight until I'm totally sated. You and he were buddies, weren't you? That's my closest. Yeah, Matt Berry does very good Matt Berry. These just, oh, they just stayed the same. Holy stein. Tear, tear, tear. Elite is in quotation marks, right? Everything's relative. Slammed! Smashed! Destroyed, defeated. Matt Berry in the IT crowd. He's very funny. If you like Matt Berry, watch Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. That's the tickety-boo. That's the vibe. Phew, that lot put up a more of a fight than I thought they would. Make him blind to all else that moves. I'd like to suggest Sagittarius A, thank you for being here. Garen Lagan, Cells at Work, Ika Musemi, Squid Girl, and the Zombieland Saga, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. To say nothing of having to defend the force we were supposed to fight, which I still don't get. Ride hard. I don't know why he goes slightly West Country when he says ride hard in that film. Ebery J, thank you for the resub. Can't stay here long, we'll be stopping in about 20 minutes. Zaid and Isabella, thank you for the bit. Another recommendation would be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the Breaking Bad of anime. Ooh. Yeah, but it was a most enjoyable turn of events. Ha, indeed. I almost respected him there. Well, it seems we fell for your little scheme rather neatly. You what now? Stopping our fight with Lambda and even convincing us to defend them against the others. It is most galling to have fallen of your strategy so completely. Well... Oh, she's a cunning little number. I mean, of course she did. Can't believe you only just noticed. She didn't mean it. Ha, what nerve, but now I finally see. I could never understand why Ashera was so fixated on you all. But it seemed there was some benefit to her scheming. I wouldn't go that far. But do not think that the great Zoran will continue to dance to your tune. Someday there will be a reckoning between us with none of your cheap tricks.
Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks.
The operation is over. Zoran unit return to base. Sass. Oops. Sorry. Sorry about that. The captain has a bit of a short fuse. Sometimes he says things without thinking them through. The beacons are lit! It's getting so worse. In other words, he's an idiot. Xenowolf, thanks for the bits. One indie anime I highly recommend is Meta Runner. It's about gaming and it's all free to watch on YouTube. Ooh. You said it, not us, and he's supposed to be your superior. But he seems to like you. He didn't just say... Didn't he just say there'd be a reckoning between us? That's exactly it, though. If he didn't like you, he'd just kill you outright. Mr. Underhill. He's the type who likes to play with his food before he eats it. Sick. Like he's some starving beast or something. If you want to quiet this beast, the best way to give him something is to give him something to fight. But to disappear entirely, now that is another matter. Telling him not to fight would be like telling you to stop breathing. You have my sword. And another thing. Thanks, Galactic Strings. Watch to your eternity. Personally, these spur-of-the-moment battles are what I live for. Strider, Widow, what's the delay? Cease your dawdling. He's getting scary again. Time for me to take my leave. But we can give Frodo time. I hope we meet again, Ouroboros. Well, they were awful. And they talked a lot. Well, good gravy, good gracious. A warrior's pride. The party and Zoran's squad defended Lambda from yet another Reed Kavesi army. Zoran and co welcome the opportunity to see some action with open arms. Am I now ready to do... we're ready to do it. Oh my gosh, we did it. Yo, we did it. So, how long does this take, chat? Because I might consider stopping a little early if this is going to take more than the 15 minutes. Okay, right. I'll tell you what we'll do there. Oh, we need to raid someone we haven't raided in a little while. Kirito. Not gonna lie, I think Xenoblade 1 in anime form would be amazing, or any of the Xenoblades. That's a cool idea. That would be very cool if they did an anime of them. So, what we will do, we will call it there for now.
Keep a record.
We'll be back next Monday. Another Mio Monday. How very exciting. But, could we find a raid, please? Could we find someone who maybe is playing? If not someone who's playing, maybe someone who lovely... Oh, Queen D's there again. We could do Queen D again. I mean, if we have someone brand new, we could maybe do that, but... You're very welcome, Kirito. Thanks for being here. Permanent Violet. Oh, yeah, we've done... Oh, Saphira876. Thanks for being here, everyone. Okay, so... Remind me again of how to do raid. Okay, do I do that? Yes. Now I do raid. And then I do a space. Who am I doing? Could I say something silly like flippity flop octopus? What the heck are you going to do with this, Zayden Isabella? I've done it now. Like a fool. Flane. Flane. Oh, actually, we did say Saphira, didn't we? We did do Saphira876. I don't know what they're doing. I'm kind of hoping... I mean, I don't know if they're raiding... If they're playing Xenoblade. They don't have to be. But anyway. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... say goodbye. And then I'm going to obviously fail to write the Saphira876 thing over and over again. Do I have to do caps? I mean, Hot Iron Pot keeps putting it in caps. Can we have Anna aggressively saying meatballs? Just this one time. This is the last... Because we've juke... Well, otherwise we jukeboxy. Meatballs? There we go. So, I'm going to try and raid. Milk Hour, thank you for the bits. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. I will see you next week on Monday. And until then... Bye, loves.